Well, I hid the corpses and then sat down.
Well, he's a
Yeah.
cleric. You got to sit within all that chaos and mess.
You want to have a shrink pot?
I do not.
That's what.
If you want to pool, though, you're welcome to.
Alright.
Start working our way towards Royals.
I thought I gave. Who did I give shrink pots the other day?
Shariki
there's
needed
a
one,
monk
but I don't
up
think he
there.
ever got one. Is it kicking fools?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's just killing random stuff. What level is he?
Read to
44? Yeah, he's probably content and just soloing by himself.
Alright, incoming.
I'm at 83 and you guys are buffed, so you should be good for a little bit. I'll try to Karn everything.
It's coming. Jeez. Are you? Do I have to baby you? Where'd you go? The hell? He's not coming around that corner for some reason.
Yeah, we're gonna need something a little more difficult.
It's experience
Yeah.
level, yeah. We can move up, I guess,
We
right?
can- We can go to Royals. Yeah, you can follow me.
I did not see Royals get called.
Yeah, nobody called it. That monk might be trying to pull one or two from it if he can, but it's a hard place to go to. And you guys said the new mana song that I get, I don't need to have a loot on for that one, right?
Drinking pills, constantly eating pills.
I don't know.
Pills, horrible pills. Does there happen to be anybody around to give me a res there in the newbie area?
Not at the moment. We're all over in Soul B.
Yeah. Pills. Seems like we go back there a lot. You notice that?
What's that, Soul B?
Yeah.
It's always
We have
open.
characters in level range.
Yeah, it's always open too.
It's like we have an addiction.
What's up, guys?
What's
Hey,
up,
man.
Shariki? Welcome to the stream. We are in Soul B. If you want to join us on one of your tunes, 38s to 40 something.
Okay. I'll bring my rogue.
42.
Rogie Rogue.
Yeah, that would be good. We don't have any DPS. 2 warriors, a cleric, and a bard.
I'll
Believe
need
he just knocked their DPS.
I'll need a pickup and eat.
EJ? Yeah, I could switch over when you get to the wizard portal.
Give me 1 second. You guys are fine.
I just got in from my stress test today. That was a fucking load of fun.
The
hate stress
injection one or the actual exercise?
Yeah, the injection one.
Uh,
feel
Injection
fucking
is
weird.
the worst.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel so weird. My resting heart rate is like almost 120 BPM.
Yeah, I got none.
This stuff
You wanna
stays in
feel
your system
weird?
for a while.
Try dialysis. You'll come home and you'll crash for 8 to 12 hours. It sucks.
Pick one, sir.
One's charmed, so.
We got 2 on us.
Say, did you know that you can't actually attack mobs that are charmed?
I mean, I did.
Because I was trying like hell.
But yeah, no, I had to
No,
go
you
in.
can't do anything if you're dead.
I've been having real short of breath lately, like laying down, going to sleep, and having to gasp for air every now and then.
They
But
do.
blood ox levels are good, so I don't know. It's probably just cholesterol medicine they got me on. I'm just gonna stop taking it.
I bet you talked to your doctor before you just stopped
Well,
taking
no,
it.
they told me to stop taking it.
Oh, okay.
Like they're gonna do a cholesterol test soon.
Did
But for
they
now, go ahead and stop taking it.
they do a sleep apnea thing?
I had a sleep apnea test years ago. I did a sleep study, and I was fine. So
They can develop. I mean, you could be fine 1 year and then go back and not be.
You could have also had idiot doctors.
well,
Don't know
the
what they're doing.
the cholesterol medication they put me on is atorvastatin, and one of the side effects is shortness of breath.
Prostitute?
Oh, well, then, yeah, it might be that.
Atorvastatin. But it's supposed to be like you're supposed to get used to it, and the shortness of breath goes away. But since I started taking it over a year ago, like I keep having these shortness of breath issues.
Yeah, well, I mean, they put the side effects on there because there's always the exception. People who just don't ever get over it, or it affects them worse than most.
You guys sure do know how to drain some mana.
Oh, are you low now?
Is that what it's called these days?
45
I
mana.
got some mana you can drain.
Put it in that Eclair,
I
baby.
guess as we don't have a cooler officially.
I thought you were AFK. I was like, man, we're doing really well.
Did I just spit that? I'm good.
We have a puller. Bard.
I guess I haven't been
I
pulling.
mean, I could pull some stuff, but you don't want me pulling the whole king room.
I mean,
especially if the king's up.
Kinda just did that. You pulled what, 4 mobs?
Just 3 mobs.
I was wondering what that clicking was, but it's Chupa sending me a BattleNet friends request.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
I mean, the
I was
next
like,
one will be
I heard it. Like,
before,
what
unless you
is that noise? I've never heard that notification sound before.
Well, a lot more people got to start hearing it here in a minute.
I know who's not going to hear it.
Loser.
Yeah, you should try it out one day. See if you like it.
It costs money.
It's like 15, but you pay for
Dude,
EverQuest
you
for
let
like.
EverQuest go for like 6 months. And you
This
play for
dude
2
talking
days.
about buying like $20,000 worth of shit for his RV and stuff.
Yeah, but that $15, that's just the limit. That puts
That's
it
where
over
you
the
draw
top.
the line, huh?
It puts it over the top.
That pushes you over budget.
If it was 25, I'd do it. That's what it is. It's too low for him. He's too bougie.
Oh, that's what it is.
That is not the case.
All right.
You guys got space for me?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, we were
happy,
gonna get Bushido in here, but he still has to get his body back and everything else. So.
How full is your group though?
It's 5 with Shuriki's. You'll be the 6th one, and then
I don't have very long, maybe an hour.
well, Bushido's gonna take a long time because he's gonna get his body back from Kunark and gets to go all
I'm
the way
at
to
the wizard
Freeport.
portal.
All right, after
Taking
this
a
fight,
boat.
Live body.
probably.
It's got to meet up with my dead body. For some reason, the guard was at the zone line when I zoned in.
You need a pickup while I'm on my wizard, Chip?
Well, you guys are in Soul B, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm already here.
Yeah, come on in.
You guys are at Royals?
Breaking into it, yeah.
Yeah.
In the hallway outside. I'm gonna make Shik's leader while I'm gone.
Don't do that. Why would you do?
I mean, somebody has to be leader.
Cypher's a really good leader.
And the only reason I have those daggers is because I like the graphics.
And you get one on you. You gonna toss Chupa invite or?
I already did. If you were still the leader. Oh, now that guy's asking for
Huh?
money. Now he's looking for that 45.
There's one over here,
Okay.
Cypher, behind you.
44 monk.
Yeah. Well, we just filled the group.
Camp it over. Oh, Shariki with the sub, man. Thank you.
I mean, it just renews every month.
Oh, is it automatic now?
Yeah.
Who was that who just ran through?
Felon? Felon?
I don't know.
Looked like a paladin to me.
Does this go somewhere, or is it dead end?
No, that goes all the way to Bats and Bugs.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, you can cut right through if you really want to. I never do, because there's always like 4 or 5 mobs up in here. You could also be checking to see if Tarkin's up for a friend or something.
Hey, Cypher, pull that one that you were on earlier back some towards me.
Alright.
Thank you, sir.
It's at EJ, right?
Yeah, I'm at the Wizard Portal. Port End. I've been in City of Mist.
How's that going for you? Good experience? Finding groups lately? Or?
It's good experience, but now that I hit 46 and I can use the fucking epic, I peel aggro off of every tank that I'm in a group with.
Unless they got like an infestation, I imagine.
Should have grouped with me, man.
You got an infestation?
Yep, my 46 warriors there.
He's had an
I got my
infestation since
infestation
level
in
1.
the 30s. It was ridiculous.
I think I got mine at like 5.
Oh, did you run it out there that early?
Yeah. Well, Chupa
That's hilarious.
suckered me through, and then I just sat there and waited for it.
Oh, that's what's up.
You got
Oh,
mine
man.
at what, 10 or 11?
Something like that.
Stupid nice.
That's what I hear. Still have yet to get one of my warriors. He's 54 or 55 almost.
Yeah, it's
Fuck,
too
you
old
could,
for one now.
You could tank him at this point to get one.
We actually did kill him, I think,
Yeah.
once
We
or
did?
twice, and all he dropped was
Or-
freaking bracers or something.
Yeah, 2 of the belts or bracers
Stands
or
are
whatever.
garbage.
Everybody's like, oh, that's super rare not to get an infestation.
incoming.
That's our luck right there.
Yeah, usually I see 2 of them drop, and one of them almost always rots.
Okay. Priestess first.
Superior heal coming to you.
Switching over to Bard. How many you guys got?
3.
Alright, start mezzing
back
some as soon as I get in.
Didn't work.
So we were talking about World of Warcraft and what classes everybody was going to go with. Cypher was saying as far as...
Back up.
Back up.
Pull it back. The priest is the only one that's not rooted.
Sorry, AC.
No, you're good.
We're working here, sir.
Yeah, it sounds
I
like it. Sounds like a
recreated
tough fight.
Derringer, my original, like, vanilla WoW dwarf hunter.
So
Got his name saved.
we don't have too many healers, so that's what I was going to go with. And he said the options are Druid and Priest.
Priest
Paladin.
Priest is actually a good option because Shadow Priest is pretty decent in PvP.
Because Cypher was saying Druid is really OP. I'm not sure what you guys feel on the... Because I'm not that familiar with it.
But you
hell?
have flexibility.
Single target heals is going to be the priest.
Oh, dude, what is going on with your face? Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Druid's all about heals over times.
I don't know how I got aggro. I didn't do anything to either one of those except rooted one of them.
Did you do an AoE cast?
Nope.
You? No?
I did not even click my pants.
Toss me an invite
No,
when you
I-
get a chance. I'll play some mana song
Oh,
for you.
What camp are y'all in?
Headed
Royal.
Royals
Royals.
in the hallway.
Hello.
It's Johnny.
Oh, I think I'll do a great deal, right?
Does the priest complete heal at 30%?
What?
The priest.
And he just stunned the crap out of me is what he did.
Wasn't paying attention, but I feel like we've been fighting this guy for a minute.
Yeah, he was low and then now he's... Is he rooted?
I don't know.
He shouldn't be anymore. I'm using like the level 4 route.
Alright, I'm pushing.
He's resisting my stun.
I can try to mez him if you guys need.
No, we should be good. I'll see him.
Second
here.
cast him.
Oh my goodness. Somebody get AC.
Yeah, this Kobold is just rocking me. There we go. Finally got him. He does not like to stay
I'm
mezzed.
almost there.
Gotta hear
Or the
coming.
Kobold right here in front. No, Cypher. The one right here in front of me. One right here in front of me does not like to stay mezzed.
Alright, invite the road.
I mean, I'm supposed to be here mooching XP while I play Destiny. Come on, guys.
We gotta break into the room first.
Do you have lead chicks?
Yeah, he got him in.
Alright.
I don't have lead anymore.
Did you give it to Cypher?
Hell no.
Give it to some Cuban.
Yeah. I could go
Some
for
of
it.
those cigars right between your lips.
Wow.
I got a cigar for you.
That had some innuendo.
I mean, is that what Monica was told? Never mind.
Now that is a throwback. I don't know how many of our viewers are gonna get Monica.
Lewinsky?
Didn't she just come out with a biographical whatever movie or something like that?
Okay, man.
Alright, so that was the pre-stream that you guys just pulled?
I mean, we can move in.
Well, no, not yet. I
Nope.
gotta lull the other ones. How's mana?
Yeah, it's a full pop in this room.
27, 29.
2 solo set kobolds, a greater, and a solo set shaman.
Got a drop.
Alright, you should be able to pull in there. Not get more than just one. Oh, you got everything.
Nope, everything.
Well, they were lulled.
Oh my god, what are we gonna do? Rooting
Kill
thing.
'em?
Oh my god, they're still coming.
That's 4.
Rooting thing.
That's rooted.
Mezzing stuff.
Trying to back up, but I'm stunned constantly.
I'm back.
Alright, welcome back.
Where'd you support it? No weapons sports?
It's in Freeport.
Yeah, but I'm running around the entire newbie area and I can't find it.
It wasn't that far away from the entrance. I came in.
There he is.
Yeah, okay, you got it.
How did he get way over here? He must have auto ran or something.
Probably could send a chupa.
Put that in the bank.
Put my
Solo
cards in
sec
the
next
bag.
or
Whichever.
greater?
It don't matter.
Still.
I need to try and get him rezzed. How much money do I have on?
What's up, Crow? How you doing, man? So, is there any one class as far as, because I'm trying to get back to World of Warcraft, we're going to be starting that pretty soon. Any class that's going to be amazing in player versus player that we don't have yet?
Rogues are really good
Rogue.
PvP. Hunters are pretty good PvP because the crit damage is real.
Warlock. That's what I'm
A really
doing.
good warrior that's supported with a healer can be devastating in PvP.
Yep.
2 hours, 48
Isn't there such thing as a mace build for warriors that would rock people's faces? Or am I thinking of something else?
There was like a 2-hand axe build that would do massive damage in
Yeah,
vanilla.
arms,
That's
two-hander,
it.
or fury two-hander. But mace builds, it was rogues.
Holy crap.
So
there are
combat mace
no
build,
clerics.
Or I
and
thought
stun
I
like
like
crazy.
the combat sword build, but I also like PvP'd it in the 19 and 29 range. Like twink the
Are
fuck.
are we in the room?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, room's clear.
So if you want to make a healer AC, the priest is the quote unquote end all be all healer. It's basically a cleric, except you're wearing cloth.
Okay.
You can do pretty good damage as a priest too.
Yeah, you go shadow priest. You can spec in the shadow a little bit as well and do some damage there.
Because how
But
Big old hit
the heals
there,
are
man.
pretty good.
how are we doing that when it comes to player versus player? Are we going to stop ourselves at a certain level, do the level 19 to 20 PvP, or
I don't
I
plan
would-
on it.
Yeah, no, not until like I would say like once we get leveled up, and then we create.
And-
We
Oh.
level up. We PvP at the max level, but then we also create like a level 29 bracket.
Yeah, because if you're doing it from your first character, you're gonna be gimped.
can't you level up in player versus player?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, if you do that day one with everybody else is
You
going to
can't-
be
you
pretty
can't do it
crowded.
day one.
Day one.
It's
It's not gonna be day
11
one.
to 19.
It's gonna be phase 2. You said?
Yeah, phase 2 is when they bring in PvP battlegrounds. Like I think 2 or 3 months after launch.
Okay.
Which was good because I planned to have a roguelike.
Still, it would have been fun to get in there player versus player immediately with like no gear and see how that would have reacted.
Sure, you can go to a PvP server. I won't be doing that.
So is that open PvP for you can fight anybody, or is that just
No, it's
versus
faction
alliance?
based.
Yeah, faction
So you
alliance versus
rarely
horde.
ever receive the other faction until like
At the higher levels, it becomes a fucking clusterfuck.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it becomes super
I
toxic.
played on one.
Imagine going to
Wow.
Stranglethorn Vale.
Well, dude, like just getting into like Blackrock Spire.
Yeah,
is a
but
fucking nightmare.
like Stranglethorn Vale is the first major zone you go to, quest zone,
Yep.
that PvP makes people leave basically.
You're gonna be
it-
sitting
it's-
there, XPN, and then all of a sudden a rogue's gonna stun lock you and rape you.
Or you'll see a group of rogues just sitting around King B because that's the last mob you need for a quest chain. And as soon as you engage, you're gonna get wrecked.
So rogues is what's toxic over there, not all of them.
No, not rogues, period, but that because they can stealth.
Yep, they just jump on you out of nowhere.
Or specifically like night elves. Night elves as a whole, as a race, can shadow meld.
Yeah, but that's
which
standing
is-
still.
It's standing still, yeah. As a hunter though, with aim shot,
Yeah.
start begging for clothies to come around.
None of that was
PvP rogue
English.
though, gnome all the way for the
Yeah.
the immobilizing removement.
Yep,
Um,
that's what I was gonna go with. Is
Yeah,
All my characters are gonna be
their
gnomes.
race talent or their race ability is stupid good.
But you also have druids that do heal over time. But the cool thing about the druids is they have shapeshifting. So you can you won't be filling all roles at the same time, but you can shapeshift to help DPS a little bit or
Their
off
tank,
tank for a little.
Panther
Yeah,
is like a rogue. There's a movement shapeshift, the cheetah.
cheetah.
Is that like the hunter where you had to go out and find the creature first before you could turn into him, or is that
No.
just an
No,
ability you get?
there are quests.
Oh my god, that reminds me. I'm gonna have to fucking sit in 1,000 Needles trying to get that fucking dog again.
1,000 needles. That's broken
Yeah,
tooth.
Yep, best attack
That's
speed in the
yeah,
game in Classic.
The cat 1.0. Yeah.
Spent fucking almost a week out there trying to get that motherfucker to spawn in
I'll
vanilla.
help you. I'll help you. Right off the bat, though, you can go get the rake. It's 1.2 at level 10.
And it's kind of an instance zone, right? Like they phase people out if it's too many people in an area, so you don't have to compete too much.
It's layering. It's not really that they'll phase them out, but you'll. And the thing is, they're not going to layer forever. It's only going to be a few weeks until things settle down. People start spreading out.
I thought that layering was there if the numbers ever exceeded a certain amount.
No. Layering is
camp checks. What the heck?
layering is going to be for like the first few weeks, especially in the newbie areas. Just because of the fact that you'll have such a huge amount of people in one spot. But once people start spreading out, they're going to start pulling back on how much they layer.
Oh my god, yes. We literally only have them in these 3 rooms.
Right, you got people with
There's
bats and bugs?
Many freaking people.
17 players. Your Windows taken?
Everything is taken. Windows is
taken by that monk, wasn't it?
And that paladin and a shaman, it looks like now. And they're all separate. They're all fighting in separate sections of Windows.
I just wanted to know if we needed an enchanter.
Already been asked if we want a necromancer.
That's good to see the zone this busy. Kind of sucks at the same time.
No, not really.
You could get Lev from nobody.
What do I need Lev for?
I was gonna say you go pull some fire rooms across the lava, some bats.
Somebody's backstabbing too early?
I mean, he's got taunt.
What is pool?
Mm-hmm.
So round thing in the ground, typically you fill with water.
No shit. What is it in this
I've
zone?
never heard of that camp.
I mean, it's like 2 mobs or something? Well, I don't even know what it is. I'm trying to think of where.
Window, maybe? Up in the window area, there's a little pool with like 4 or 5 mobs.
Are you serious?
That might be what he's talking about, yeah.
Yep.
Although technically window is that entire area and it
First
stepping on
kobold on
somebody's
the
toes.
right when you zone in. That's my camp.
First cobalt on the right, straight on till morning.
All kobolds that end with D are mine.
That little room off in that little cubby hole when you're coming up to Royals, that used to be a camp. And that was actually a pretty good camp because you'd have 2 mobs in there.
Hey, Shariki and Cypher, what do you guys think about Paladin Healer?
They're really good in Classic.
Wasn't Mono going to be a paladin?
I don't know. I haven't heard from Nato at all.
A Holy Paladin is a fucking raid healer for sure.
Yeah, because the
Paladin
crits.
is almost unstoppable.
That server's staying classic, right? Is it moving through any of the expansions or is it going to stop?
That's the unknown right now. If they do, I would imagine, air quotes, that they would just make create new servers and give you the option to move your character over.
That's what I would hope, but I haven't seen any game company ever do that.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll be right back.
I'm not getting any responses.
Yeah, I played a Drunai Shaman, so playing a priest is going to be somewhat new. I did play a priest when we went back with Chupa and Thum and all the other guys, but they changed it shortly after I went back, so this is probably going to be a completely different class than the one I'm familiar with.
Did you pull?
Yeah, I went and found this green one.
There's 12 in 12 in Seb.
We're not going to Seb with this week.
Oh no, we'd have to change something. 9 in
You mean everybody
Yeah,
except for yourself?
There's a lot of lava duck crawlers open.
Well, I mean, we'd have to probably do something totally different.
Kissel's leaving soon too.
There's 4 lava duck crawlers.
Yep.
Could get people some necklaces or something.
Got people coming from bats and bugs checking the freaking camp now. What the heck,
Yeah,
man?
I mean, there's a lot of people running around. We're down to 14.
down to 14.
Because people are logging
Paladin
in,
keeps
like,
training
fuck,
himself.
there's so many people.
Yeah.
They leave.
14. Oh yeah, there was 17 a second ago.
Yeah, it's dropped a few.
Like your balls.
They have dropped over the years, man.
Got hair and everything.
Got old man balls.
It's taking forever for these guys to spawn over here.
Yeah,
From Big Daddy.
it's a 20-something minute spawn timer, I think.
Looking at my rogue's gear, and it's pretty ridiculous. Could use a new earring.
Get the one off of Vindy. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, I could buy one.
Or one of those essence ones from the mines. Nice magic resist.
Yeah.
So is there anything you guys want to get day one when it first comes out on WoW? Is there like any like Rubicide armor or mana stones that aren't in the game very long?
Nah.
No, not in WoW.
Well, depending if they do it or not, they might. I don't know if they're going to or not. The original mounts, the original level 60 mounts.
The
That
1,000
were-
gold ones.
Yeah, the unarmored one though. It does. They don't have any armor, battle armor, or anything like that. The skins are just plain.
Wait, is 60 the max? I thought 50 was the max.
6-0.
Thing was 50% dead when my Karn finally landed.
Well, you got an OP rogue plus 2 warriors. So bats and bugs pool.
Still don't know what pool it is.
Did we do no? Oh yeah, Rose, whatever it's called.
Are they talking to us, or is that we're just hearing them through the walls?
I think we're hearing it through the walls.
Through the walls, they're at B&B.
Did you say Airbnb?
They're at B&B.
Chupa, why does it say you've been offline for 3 months in Battle.net? Fucking creeper.
Okay, I got me a res coming here in a second.
All right. Did you guys want to try someplace else that's not as camped? I mean, we could go to like the mines again. That was a really good experience. And we got a couple warriors that probably could use that little piece.
Did you see
Holy crap,
Super
there we go.
Vince video today? What? 2 mobs.
That looked like more.
Piece are you talking about?
It's a warrior
means,
slow weapon or whatever.
Yeah, oh my god, my Karn's gonna land at...
Cannoneer's Pike.
Yeah. It's pretty rare.
You talking about Seb?
Mm-mm.
No, it's in Nurga, or Droga, or
Yeah, the mines.
one of the
Temple.
things.
Temple.
I didn't know about that.
Did you see Super Bits video?
It's no
today?
trade, unfortunately, though, so you got to be there for it.
Super Bits posted a video about it, about Droga and Nurga, or about city of or Temple of Droga. Is like I wouldn't experience here.
It's pretty nice if
All
you can get
these
past the
levels.
damage shield.
Yeah.
And there didn't used to be as many 60s there until
Yeah,
the faction
I-
became a thing.
I commented
it's-
on the video
It's
telling
always full of
that
60s.
that Tronic 2.0 is out and now people are faction.
But we found a spot. I mean, we actually found a spot that had named loot that was going to drop for us, and we got a couple pieces, so...
Yeah.
It's like any place you go. I mean, you're not going to get the Essence Earring. Like, that one is permanently camped. You're going to have to sit on the waiting list to get that one.
I got one the other day. Just showed up doing just I was just
Yeah,
killing
I've
for
shown up
faction.
there a few times and it's been empty.
Guy's like, oh, I'm about to leave right now. I'm like, all right, I'll take it.
Oh, well, that sounds like perfect timing then. Before Charta came out, I was able to get it a few times on my mug, thankfully. But since Charta 2.0, not so much. So what do we have so far for WoW? We have a rogue, we have a tank,
Hunter.
a hunter, it's DPS.
Warlock.
What is warlock? That's like a necro.
Dot.
DPS
Dot.
with pet class.
Yep.
More dots, more dots.
And I'll be playing a mage.
Their Pantheon is pretty OP though.
So do we have a warrior of any kind yet? Nobody's playing one.
ZK.
ZK's gonna play warrior.
Yep.
Should be a pretty solid group. We can go into any raid, right, with that?
Dude, the only raid in
raids are
Classic
40
is
man.
40 man.
Oh.
Molten
we could go
Core
to those.
and Onyxia, I think, are the only two available at Classic.
Molten Core, Onyxia. You'll have what you call it? Dragonwing Lair.
Do they have the raid finder?
Oh,
where you
yeah,
can
inside Upper Black
Nope.
Ring Spire.
so you gotta form your own with your own guild and
Yep. And
Do we have a
we
guild
can,
that
we can
we're
do all
gonna
the
be
groups.
applying
We can do
for?
all the group stuff though.
was that
We
Cypher?
applying?
About a guild?
We applying to any guild?
If we want to do Molten Core and shit, we'll need to. I can tell you right now, I'm not fucking taking any part in leading a
No,
guild
no.
large enough to do 40 man raid.
We'll
I
have to
don't
find
want to
somebody.
either. I want to because I want to see the whole expansion. I've never played the whole the classic completely. I think I quit
I did.
around level 30.
I've done 40 man Molten Cores and shit. It has its place. It can be fun.
What's up, Celtic? How you doing, man?
I only played
I mean, the
Played it.
gear.
a warlock for about 5 or 6 levels, and then I quit. Couldn't
How do
stand
you
it.
do equipment from those kind of fights?
When I was
Graphics are way
when I was
too
raiding on
smooth.
WoW, it was a DKP system. That's like the guild that I was in. It was the DKP guild.
Mm-hmm.
What server you guys
The only
gonna play on
fair way
Classic?
to do it, especially when you have 40 people at a raid.
Yeah.
Do we ever decide what server?
Yeah, we did.
Pagel.
Bagel?
Yep.
Pagel. P.
Oh,
P.
P. Okay. It's a bagel.
Smear 'em! Smear 'em! Yeah.
I might name my
Keeping up with DKP and WoW was way easier than old EverQuest. You didn't have to go through fucking log files. It would log it all for you with an add-on.
Alliance or Horde? I think we're gonna go both, but Alliance to start with. There's a few people who want to play Horde, so I would not be surprised if we have tunes on both sides of that field.
y'all might.
Yeah, Cypher does not like the Horde for some reason.
I am not going horde at all.
I mean, you don't have to be an orc. There are other races that you can play.
Orgrimmar is the best city in
I
the
wasn't
fucking
an
game.
orc.
You can play the
I was
undead.
I was an undead rogue last time. I just don't like any of the quest lines. I don't like
Why?
the
They're all
look.
the same.
They're not. It's
They
it's
just
not the
extended
same.
the quest.
Yeah, but once player versus player is out, you can just play PvP all the way up to level 60.
It's a long way to go.
Yeah, but they're fun
It is.
matches. I mean, we were doing that when me, Chupa, Thum, and I think we had Cypher.
You
with
gotta think
us.
though, the time frame that we did it though, there were more PvP maps and matches than there will be on Classic.
Oh, so it's not gonna be as
I only
populated
care
as it was
about
for us.
one.
Oh, it'll be populated, but it's the same 3 maps.
Yeah.
Until level 59, I think.
Yep.
It's just 2 maps.
I think we had the same 3 maps over and over again at our level when we were doing it, because I don't remember that much variance, but it was just every single time you went in there, completely different.
So when we were playing, it was Warsong Gulch, Arathi Basin, which is classic.
Fuck
But you
Arathi
also
Basin. I don't have a full day to put into a fucking PvP match.
well, that's Alterac Valley.
Yes, there we go.
But we also
I
had
love
access
Warsong
to
Gulch. That's
Eye of
really
the
good.
Storm and some other ones too.
Yeah, I don't remember that many, but it's still fun. I mean, every single time you went in, depending on who was on whose side and how people were working together or not working together.
I like that super small
Let's put it this way.
map.
The only PvP I did was after I died, I got challenged by some idiot, and I couldn't find him, but my imp killed him. And I had res effects on at the time. I didn't care for that.
Well, this group is easy to heal anyway.
You want me to put a fungi on?
Cypher has one.
I have one too.
Might as well. Everybody put their fungies on.
Fungies.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. I'm not even healing.
Yeah, I haven't either. I haven't healed in easy half an hour.
Well, you know, if Bats and Bugs is open, you'd definitely be getting your heal in. Pull some of those. Those things hit hard.
I mean, I'm not upset about it.
We could be doing. I don't know how many people are there.
Well, considering you didn't say where.
Mm-hmm.
Got bottom.
It's a surprise.
Man, I don't have a dark elf mask yet.
Could try Guk Bottom.
We don't ever go down there, do we?
Not really, but it's
I know.
fun.
It's my favorite.
Well, I
zone.
was down there soloing the assassin supply room.
You guys want to try it?
Oh,
That's a bunch of 30s or 70s.
I almost backstabbed this fucking kobold for exactly 420. I was 4 points off.
So there's 7 people in Guk Bottom that are not anonymous, and
And they're all pretty low, 30s, right?
yeah, so they'd be competing for what we're going to be competing for.
I mean,
I don't know. We could probably go deeper than most of those. I don't know.
I'm down for trying. Oh, you're attacking.
I mean, I don't really care. This is fine. I mean, I'm getting experience. It's going the right direction. I used to also use a +6 on this guy, so
Yeah, I can use a +6. I have a superiority necklace right now.
I've just got the quested clicky snare neck.
Let's see, I like the Horde tunes, but I'm not a fan of the Horde cities and the quest.
I don't mind the cities. Some of the areas kind of dreary and stuff. Duratar sucks to start off
is
with.
the best.
Orgrimmar is
city
awesome.
designed in the
I
game.
do love Orgrimmar. Orgrimmar and Ironforge, 2 favorite cities.
Yeah, Ironforge is a
Ironforge.
close second, only because of the tram.
I would even take a +4 on this guy, to be honest.
Shut up, Shakes. We're talking about important stuff.
That shit is so dumb. Can't even tell you how dumb that stuff is.
We got to get you in and see if you like it. It's supposed to be really close to EverQuest. It's the original WoW.
it's not.
Original WoW was supposed to be.
Original WoW was pretty. It was easier. It had some like quality of life improvements, but it still had a high degree of complexity and difficulty.
Are you talking about the dungeons or?
What levels?
Just
do you
overall
need?
gameplay,
General.
right? Yeah.
Like if you want something like a tank that can fucking snap aggro, you only have one option. And if you don't have that option, you have to make do.
What's that one option? Paladin?
Warrior. Paladins can't snap aggro in vanilla.
Nope, they have no way of pulling aggro, period. Consecrate, that's about it, but it costs so much mana.
And it's garbage in that era. It's not
Yeah.
a lot of aggro.
It's not until Burning Crusade that they actually really fixed Paladins, and at that point they became like
Stupid good tanks.
really good tanks.
They went from fucking not being
Not being
blue
used for
tank
anything.
to being a raid tank.
Yeah, not being used for anything other than heals to, oh, you're like the best tank now, and you're pretty decent
Incoming
at
three.
DPS with the other spec. So
Hard as fuck to kill, easy to solo with.
AC, what levels did you need? Level range did you need?
We're full right now, but we're in like the level 40s, 30s to 40s.
Doubles incoming.
46, okay?
If we had space, yeah.
Which one are we on?
I hope the noble.
That's gonna charm the noble.
holy cow, this ain't gonna land, dude. Oh my goodness.
Nope.
Oh my god.
Oh jeez.
Oh, my goodness. The other person's not here.
What the hell, man?
Mezzing?
He said he was AFK.
Alright, it's Mez. Make sure you guys are assisting.
All right, complete heal and come in now.
Got close on that one.
Yep. He must. Well, he must not have the stuff. No, he has the stuff.
What else does he drop? Oh, you know, he drops the neck piece, right?
I think so.
It's 100 plat. That's good cash.
To a merchant, you mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nobody's buying that off of you.
I'll roll on it.
Yeah, roll it up. 100 plat. Or 100 random.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think Chup is still winning on that one, 57. What's up, Trav?
Hey guys.
You gonna come join us over on Classic WoW when it comes out? Give it a shot?
Nope.
No? Not a big fan of WoW, or just don't have
Not
the
that. I
time?
just don't want to pay for it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't like it. I never
He
did like
plays
WoW.
well, so he's
Playing right now.
definitely a fan of it.
Well, I mean, he's a fan of WoW, but maybe not Classic WoW. That's what I was getting at.
It doesn't. Well, actually, I like the earlier versions more than the expansions, but I just would rather play for free than play for money.
They'll pay to play for you, huh?
Yeah, it's easy to get tired of that, especially after you pay close to 20 years on EQ and some of the other games out there.
Blizzard already got my money.
Pantheon's next. Pantheon's going to be subscription based.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait to see how that turns out.
Pantheon
before I-
hasn't even gone into alpha. It's like people are. I was watching a thread on it, and people are like, "When's hope Pantheon's coming out first?" And then people are saying, "Well, I hope Alpha's coming out soon because I paid $300 for it."
Yeah, but even when Alpha comes out, if you read the small print, you've read some of the forums, they're only opening it up at certain times of the day and certain,
Yeah.
whatever scheduling
wait.
issues.
The
Well,
thing is
you
that
just can't get
what if they skip over Alpha and go straight to release?
Oh,
Hey,
they're not gonna do it.
you can't access?
You can access it, but the whole point is you're going into it earlier than anybody else, and they're not just letting you play it because you want to play it. They're using you as a beta testing, or alpha testing in this case.
Well, most of them do that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is if they need to test the server for, whatever weird bugs that they might be having with the programming, they're open it up. But if they don't need to, then you won't be able to play it. So I think they have a schedule for it right now, which is, again, going to be changed as time goes on, but it's like 3 days a week and certain hours during those days.
Yeah, so somebody who works might not be able to be in at all.
Right. That is absolutely a thing that might happen. But you're not allowed to talk about it anyways. You're not allowed to record it.
Dude,
you just
Good thing I didn't sign a DNR.
Well, you sign a DNR if you sign up to play the game.
Well, I didn't.
Yeah, so then you're good.
I'll talk about the game whether you like it or not.
Pantheon is still in pre-alpha. No, they finished pre-alpha. Pre-alpha is over. They're done with it. That was like 3 or 4 months back, I think.
Yeah.
And so now, right now, they're in nothing. They're in like hiatus in between opening it up to the alpha players who paid it's what, 250 to 350 or something along those lines. I have to go back and look at the exact. And they've changed it too. So if you got in there super early, you could have gotten like alpha for, I think it was like $150 or something ridiculous.
All right, I think I'm done here.
What, in this zone?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go someplace else, man. We gotta wait for Shix to get back, but
I'm back. I'm healing.
oh, okay.
I finally got to put a heal on somebody.
Somebody almost died while you were gone, so you would have had plenty of healing going on there.
There's no way. You guys were all full health when I came back.
We pulled the Noble +2 and Noble wrecked face.
So where do you guys want to go? You guys want to go to Lower Guck? That's a pretty fast teleport over.
I'm actually going to dip out once we get out of here.
I think I'm going to go ahead and head out. There's a bad storm rolling through.
Ooh, I love storms.
Alright, so we're losing
So
2
does AC.
people. I do, yeah. Except when the power goes out.
Although I think you might have some misgivings with a certain storm that flooded his house.
Yeah, it was more of an act of God than a storm, to be honest. Alright, well, I guess we should run out then if we're going to lose 2 of our guys and figure out where we want to go afterwards. If we're going to go get +6s or...
Yeah, Trav's here somewhere, sneaking out.
Yeah, if we get Trav in here and Bushido, we'll have a full group again. We can go down to Lower Guck, we can go to the mines.
There's somebody else asking for pools.
Dang, why'd I slow down?
Wrong way. RX, wrong way.
Do you think zones you slow down when your run speed?
Jesus Christ, there's like a bunch of people at the entrance looking for groups. Fuck is going on here?
Green comes out soon, man.
Tuesday night, baby.
What comes on?
Oh, I saw Rocco's Modern Life on Netflix and thought they just had like the old ones. It's a completely new fucking Rocco's Modern Life. For anybody that watched that on Nickelodeon back in the day.
A little bit here and there, but I wasn't too big into it.
I loved that show. Where did everybody go?
We're down by the entrance killing 2 mobs.
Rogue picked a fight, so we're helping him out.
Rogue.
Alright, good night, guys.
Alright,
Back
bye,
to
man.
you.
Is that the druid ring?
We're gonna be running over to the Druid Ring in a second.
Alright, I'm there. Hey, nice armor on that troll.
I wonder if Kith says it's in Ohio too.
Oh, the same storm you're getting?
You know, I've got one going on right now.
So let's see. What do you guys want to do? Let's take a vote. You guys want to stay on these tunes and go someplace else, or do you guys want to do a +6 run for these tunes?
Could do jugs too.
That requires more time.
Nope.
Did you move your cleric?
Yep.
Why'd you do that?
Because nobody else wanted to play clerics on Saturday or Sunday.
Oh, so you like them better than us? What you telling us?
Yeah, it is.
That's what I heard.
No. I mean, if
what I
I had
heard.
somebody
Truth-
wanted to
truth
help me
hurts
level
chicks,
my
doesn't
mage, I'd have a mage. Same.
If somebody
Mage.
power leveled your mage, you'd have a mage. Is that what you just said?
Not saying power
There's not a
level.
lot of selfishness going on.
Hey, if somebody leveled up my mage to 55 for me, then I'd have one too.
I didn't say that. But I wasn't going to keep Drakner down there forever.
I mean, that was
I
the
mean,
plan, wasn't it?
You poured yours out the first day.
Well, because I wasn't going to keep mine down there. That was the whole plan. I res you guys, you keep your guy down there.
I did for over a month.
Who are you on, Trev? Who am I
How
inviting?
many times did we go down there?
I'm not on anybody right now. I'm waiting for you guys to decide.
Okay, let's go to lower
I mean,
gut.
we could always crawl back if we want to.
Chicks, you want to port us over?
No.
We could always try hate.
Any
We're over
died
to where?
earlier today, so hate should
Yeah.
be clear.
Oh,
The entrance
Fozzie's
to
up
hate
here.
should be clear.
Yeah, it shouldn't be very much. For our little group, that'd be perfect.
I gotta get a few more levels before I can go up there.
Magi just also died too. We couldn't take as many anyway.
Or we might
Yeah,
even
what-
be able
what-
to try here if there's not much going on in there.
I'm confused on what we're doing.
Lower
what are
gut?
we doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds
Alright.
good to me. At least that's experience for me.
And maybe a little bit of loot, depending on what's open.
What's level range?
30 to 50 something.
I'm 50. Sorry, 46. I want to get at least halfway through this level before I go to.
Well, I have a wizard, so I could port you guys from neck. Or Shix can port us, and then I can come back and pick him up on my wizard.
How would you
You
get your
want-
tune up there?
Oh wait, Trev, you got a druid too, don't you?
I do. Which is my next question. Do you want druid or you want monk?
Well, I mean, if you're bringing your druid, Shix doesn't have to switch.
Too late.
Well, it's not like I can't switch. Well, I guess somebody would have to port my monk if I got on the monk, though.
Yeah. Well, whichever one you want to bring, man. I think they're both be good. Monk will have pools, druid will have
We
evacs.
got a cleric, right?
We do have a
Arc
cleric.
Stealer.
Cleric, necromancer, rogue, warrior, bard. So, anything works? Just let us
I'll
know.
bring a monk.
Where's your monk at?
WC.
Stop there and pick them up.
It's up to Shix if you want to stop there first or come back and pick him.
Yeah, we'll go there first and get a row.
Yeah, if you're a minute.
I'm gonna point you. Do I have to make another trip to? Oh,
What's up, Ziggy? How's your weekend been going so far? Or how did it go?
All right, you gentlemen have a good night.
Night, Chuba.
Little troop. You want to invite him?
Is he on already?
Alpha
In
so.
front of him.
Yeah, let's do this thing. Let's see. Work has been nuts. Just finished up in Kale tanking arena. Did you go in there with Primal and the other guys? I've heard he's been under the weather last week or so. Although these guys have been kind of hinting at they want to do another Plate House group or raid at some point here in the future, so hopefully we can get one of those kind of coordinated. I think Cypher, you said you need faction and loot, or just faction?
I think EFK.
Oh, okay.
Darkness Reach.
And you need something from there, right, Shix? You still need pants or something? Or did you finally
Not
get
that
it?
I can think of.
George.
What?
From Kale and Plate House, what did you need? You needed faction and armor, or is it just faction?
Well, faction or armor.
And
Either
or...
loot with this guy, or to get Flipside's faction back to fixed. Because I have legs and breastplate on him.
Let me know when
Even though he is really, really close to being able to turn in his Kale stuff.
Let me know when you get to the neck portal, Shix.
I mean, if we do hot pick 3s, probably pick 3 for this guy. We're also talking about doing hot or pick 3s for North TOV as well.
Direction my agreement here.
Makes me sad for Cords.
Why? No, I'm not gonna. The stream team hots are all for cords. And
Downside of any time you get a port, you have no sense of direction once you land in.
That's what sense editing's for.
Or
Yeah,
just
You're
memorize the zone.
always facing north
Yeah.
whenever you're poured in.
Just memorize the way the zone looks and figure out where you're going.
I had to go and find a couple landmarks just so I know where I'm at.
well,
Which
as soon
way?
as you get into South Road, you'll have the orcs on your left. You know that's the direction that
Horse. There's
Yep,
no
the
horses in EQ.
orcs.
Oh, orcs. See, that Cyber's talking about horses. What's up with that?
There's horses in EQ.
Yep.
And centaurs.
Later.
And Pegasus, yeah.
Nightmare horses.
Steeds in Plane of
Pegasus.
Growth.
Pegasi.
Well, technically, Pegasi aren't horses. They just resemble them.
Lots of horses in Plane of Growth.
Unicorns.
Spirit of Wolf is fast, man.
I decided to go with a dark elf enchanter on main. Guess what? I can do the Stein of Mogok quest.
You could do it anyway because of the fact you.
Yeah, because of the ogre faction.
Well, you
I
can
can
turn
just
yourself
walk in
into
there
a
as
dark.
dark elf.
Yeah, but you don't get that right away as an enchanter, right? You start getting illusions at
By
like
the time you're
20
doing
something.
that quest,
can
you
walk
will.
into the ogre city because you have faction with them.
Yeah, but by the time you get to the point that you're doing that quest, you can have dark elf illusion.
I thought you could do that quest at like level 5 if you have the faction.
What was that? Oh.
I mean, yeah, if you want to walk across the whole world at level 5.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're careful and you've done it before, especially with a lot of the zones, you can just stay along the zone line and it's completely safe.
Hardest place will be the Library of Erudin.
Or you could just go with a. It really doesn't matter what race you go with, to be honest. because you want to be anyway.
Well, I mean, it does if you want to do it sooner. If you do the Dark Elf, you can do it immediately. If you wait,
Not really, because you still have to have the illusions for the other zones you're going to.
Not all of them. Only one or two. Like the Library of Erudin if you're a Dark Elf.
Or the part in Kinos.
Kinos?
well, can't
Oh,
you
you
can't you
little fish?
make a Dark Elf enchanter, buy the pieces you need, and then trade them over to your other enchanter and finish it off?
You would make a wizard.
Where are you at, Shix?
Nobody's
I'm
in
through
here?
Nick.
You're in neck?
Yeah, somewhere.
I am at the Spire.
Yep, there I see it.
I always fall off that one. Getting low duck already?
Maybe.
Some of us, not all of us yet.
It's all the bats.
I don't know. If we start in Kinos, at some point I would like to go back and be able to get that orb that I've never been able to get.
What orb?
Blue and Blackstone.
Yeah.
The GBS? That's hard to get her to spawn.
It's not hard to get her to spawn. It's hard to track her
Yeah,
before somebody else gets
It's
her.
difficult to get her to spawn.
I got her spawn on my mage on live like 5 or 6
Slaughter
times.
Everything.
Yeah. No, I was able to do it. It's just there was a druid who was sniping the pool
Took
every
me
single
days
time.
on live to get her to spawn.
It's because people were sniping it.
Probably.
Nope. Not when I was doing it. I was the only one there.
It's worth it
But
though.
all you have to do is have pet track up for Varsoon and I'm not going that way.
Oh, you say
No
that.
way.
I tried that on my mage on live, and there was some kind of like it didn't track the way it was supposed to, or it was just not very. Wasn't zone wide, maybe. I don't know. Because she was up, and it wouldn't notify me on my pet. Now, where you guys at?
Bedroom.
Already, huh? Nobody there?
Oh, we're past that.
Oh, we're clearing it.
Cheetah's over here getting attacked by.
Why are y'all going that way?
Because
following tank.
I'm not pulling the five skill or 5
Aw.
or 6 skeletons.
Don't-
I can,
Don't be like that. I mean, I'll pull them if you want.
Yeah, you can die. I'll let you die. Do I not have drink on me or food on me
Did you
anymore?
charm this?
I did.
Yes, I'm hungry. What are you doing?
I mean, they're almost here.
What? I wouldn't charm anything there.
Oh, you charmed a frog we were killing.
Oh, we still don't have a cleric. Here comes all the ice
No,
bombs.
I just ported him.
Stop, like, what the heck? I can't kill it.
Yeah, it'll be a minute before I can get there. I need to take care of something real quick too. So it'll be like 2 minutes.
You guys went through the spiders?
No, we're
No, we're
skeletons.
at the
We're on,
ice bones.
Ice bones.
Toss me an invite when you get a chance.
Who's lead?
Balthazar?
Really?
Yep, I made it. Made an executive decision before I went.
Look at that. Why aren't you attacking?
So anyone has some food?
Not for a barbarian.
Well,
Or the rogue.
If this pet dies, no biggie. I just charm another. I'm not worrying about him too much.
alright.
Charm, bro.
Are you?
should probably check a CC and see where this other group is.
Are you charming this? What the heck? I wouldn't just walk up
Yeah,
there
I'm not
with
walking
3
up there.
wizards.
I could send my pet in and have him get blasted. But we don't have a cleric here, so if we
Go ahead.
start taking damage...
You could lull him.
Come on, Ted, attack
I
him.
could try.
Am I bugged and I'm just seeing him just in there, or is he attacking?
No, he's just standing there.
His IVU. It's a cleric.
He's talking about his pet.
What? I don't see him saying anything. Really?
Yeah, it's food.
It's 1 food.
Well,
not gonna
when I,
get mine
when I
done.
forage another one, I'll give you another one.
How do you not have stacks of food?
I have 1 stack. That's all I keep. I'm a forage user. Uh-oh.
Not that bad. What's this about? Did you
don't
send
know,
your
but-
pet in at something?
Gonna jump on something then?
Yep, I've already started fighting this one. I'm switching though to this wizard.
Yes, please.
And I'm rooted.
Where'd the wizards come in from? Because I pulled only 1.
I have no clue, but Shudo had mobs on him. I can't move, guys. Okay, there we go.
Oh, maybe he sent his pet in.
Yep.
Crazy.
Oh, it's a noddle.
Now he gets on.
You guys died?
See how fast this pet right
No, we haven't died yet. Well, that's not true. Somebody died tonight, I'm sure.
Executioner camped.
I know Bushido was dead when I first logged in.
Yeah.
You know, Wobble? Yeah, I zoned in to go do a ground transfer, and there was like 5
No, I'm not fighting on this freaking bridge.
zone line.
What are you up to tonight, Donald?
Playing Overwatch for a minute. I didn't know you guys were around until I just logged on there. Been working
Would
like
really
crazy.
like to do half dead at some point, but, you know.
I mean, you know, it's 8 and I gotta be up at 4 in the morning again. My life sucks lately.
Well, looks like this is camped by level 60 druid.
Yeah, Sage,
deeper?
Cav, etc. All by 1 guy. Well, he's gonna have to pick one.
Yep.
Or 3. We'll take 1. Whatever.
Incoming too.
So did you decide what you were gonna be playing on WoW?
It depends on what everybody picks.
Or alliance.
If you guys are doing good or whatever, I'm gonna do a dwarf paladin. If you're doing evil, I have to research. To be honest,
We're going
Alliance.
Alliance, yeah.
it's good, right?
That is good.
Yes, that is the good one.
I keep it real, like simple for me to good and evil. That's what I know. You guys bad guys?
Dwarf
Cowboys
Paladin.
and Indians,
Alright,
stuff like that?
So we'll have another tank with us and, well, healer
This
mostly, right?
I might die. It's awesome.
Where
Why?
are you at?
I always hate
We've
this.
cleared
thing.
Okay.
everything.
At the entrance?
Yeah. Oh, yep. We got 2 of them on me now.
Zone it, dude. Zone it. I'm coming back for you.
From what I hear, that guy paladin is not really a tank. They're a lot of utility, and that's kind of what attracts me to it.
Oh, hey, there's
Wizard.
3 mobs.
Yeah, let me charm 1.
I'm rude.
Bunch of charmed dead frogs.
Alright, did you follow us, Bushido? Because we're not back there anymore. You might death.
Did you go back up the step?
Yeah, we're
How
going
far
back to
back
the
did you guys
entrance.
go?
Bedroom?
To the
Bedroom.
entrance.
Oh, okay.
I can IV you, right?
Yes.
Not the ones at
There
the
are
entrance.
live mobs at the entrance.
Alright, I'm getting them.
Ooh, corn chips. Let me get these.
I don't see any mobs.
He's following you.
Yeah, that's right. We'll kill him up here. Yeah, there's one.
Yeah, these are all. Are these dead or yeah? They're all dead. I could have been IV'd.
Who invited this guy?
Which guy?
Shakes.
Nobody.
Yeah, he's not in the group yet.
Thought you
Where
were at the
everybody, and then
bedroom.
everybody ran all the way down.
We're all the way back at the beginning now.
Ding.
Yeah, we're coming back.
Oh, I'll stay here.
The pet will break in a few seconds. How's your mana, Shix?
100%.
Oh, okay, yeah, then we're golden.
Come up.
Could you use a AC buff if you got the mana for it?
I could use all the buffs.
Yep.
Oh, snap.
Have some grapes.
Has some random foods.
Did you guys just all ask for buffs and then run fucking away?
I
Yeah,
didn't ask
we're
for no
trying to
buffs.
move.
Well, we waited like 3 seconds. I thought it was like plenty of time.
Trying to move to the camp, man.
Well, then don't ask me for buffs till we get to camp. I don't know where the hell you guys went.
Coming
I
back.
wouldn't just run up there.
Oh,
Alright, okay, you could do that.
shiznit.
And you just added another one too. Okay, that's 4 or 5 wizards.
And you at?
Right here. I'm right next to you. I'm right next to you.
I'm
Stop moving, stop
grabbing
moving.
everything I can. Stop moving.
I was running to everybody else. Our cleric is in here. Here, we're right outside of Assassin
Alright, so she's
Supplier.
got a wizard.
I still don't think our cleric's here.
No.
He's buffing. Wait, what?
Right here, but somebody's gonna fucking die because, you know, you just take off without me.
That's AC pulling.
You know, I have lulls and
He
stuff.
survived it, sort of.
No, he just wanted to run up.
I
and
thought that
over.
room was clear. I thought you had already
You've
moved. There's
been
dead
to that
bodies
room before.
everywhere.
You know what was in there,
I know what's in that room, but I thought you had cleared it already.
dude. I had only pulled 2 mobs,
Well, now I know.
and no
It's
one's
clear
half
now.
to death.
Of course, I can't get a freaking mist to land to save my life.
Did you turn the wizard?
I haven't tried
like it.
anything.
I heard. I'm down below.
I can't move. Freaking roots here, man. Yep,
You're
that
doing pretty
wizard's
good,
set apparently.
Oh, you broke.
I wouldn't use wizard as a pet. I wouldn't even worry about a pet until we get to where we're going.
Thought we were there.
No. Or okay.
Are we moving or are we staying here for a second?
Come to this room that you pulled, and I'll pull to here. But I'm guessing that's clear.
There's a name that spawns in here too. I can't think of what it is.
Scribe. 3 incoming.
I'm the only one in the room with you.
Yeah, we have no idea where here is. That doesn't work in a
Right.
game like this.
This room and the next room suck. I hate these 2 rooms.
We're just running around like a bunch
Keep
of...
coming down. Keep coming down like you're going to X.
I don't know what X is.
Executioner.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, you're pulling away from me, and I'm rooted, sir. I'm being chain rooted over
I
here.
am pulling towards where the rest of the group was, so we can get them all in the
we
fight. The one he's on, not the one I'm
Apparently,
on.
I'm taking a
Got
death.
about 3
there.
seconds till this lands. I
And
mean, this is the most fucking chaotic bullshit I've ever
well,
seen.
the pet is on one target. I'm trying to mess things, and
No, I
honestly,
mean, we're
nothing's going
not
on.
together. Nobody's, and we don't know where we're going.
I know.
I don't know where I'm
I
going.
know where I'm going. Can I get a heal? This pet's.
I'm casting. I mean, I'm gonna be tapped out of mana here soon.
Yeah, I won't try messing a target the pet's on, apparently.
I'm using the pet just to keep the others occupied.
I would
Messes
not
for,
do
but-
that. I would get rid of the pet and use
Aggro
Mez.
doesn't work that way. If one person's close in melee range, the mob will not target the pet. Oh shit, I just backstabbed for 420.
Nice.
You're welcome.
Nice.
Time to do a dab.
Dab.
Kill them all, save the monk.
All right, pull into here.
Yeah, this is our camp for a moment.
Wouldn't this be bedroom number 2?
No.
I don't see any beds.
Isn't that a bed or is that a table?
Oh,
I thought it was a bed.
could be a bed, I guess.
I hate root so much.
I slept on a table before.
Oh, weapon for the pet.
Why are you pulling Cypher?
Something.
Because that's what he does.
But we have a bug. You do realize that, right?
We have a monk and a bard.
A monk that's not familiar with the zone, but I know the bard is.
You're out of range. I can't even
Yeah,
cast.
I
but
can't
well,
move,
where are you
man.
at, dude? Are you towards X? Or are you towards? He's-
I'm past X, pulling towards the. There it goes. It's off.
X is to the left.
Just gotta keep
Come down
moving.
the steps.
yeah, bring it
Should
in,
be
bring
one
it
on
in.
me now.
Uh-oh, what was that?
Are you going all the way back to the room?
Yep.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're this is a complete.
Oh my god.
I would
Hit some.
say let the monk pull.
Root is root, man.
Yeah,
But
but,
yeah.
a
But
monk
he can
death.
flop it.
I don't know why you don't like excitement, chick. I mean, come
He doesn't
on.
like chaos.
Complete retardedness is what it is. It's not even chaos. It's just
Oh come
stupid.
on. You know you like it.
Makes it exciting.
We have 2 classes that can pull, and
Same with Cypher.
she can
Hey,
warrior
you
pull.
know, I mean, they have ample chance to pull, but they're not.
I did
So
pull,
I
and then you
pulled.
got all upset because I pulled 5 mobs and then took care of
You
it.
didn't
So
pull. You walked into a room that you thought was empty.
that's pulling, my friend.
not
That's
pulling.
pulling.
At least
I have no
think
mana
they're
for
pull.
buffs, so
Damn, he went down fast.
Yeah, I would pull, except I'm doing mana song, so I would
I
say
have no
let the
idea where I'm
monk do
going,
it.
but I'll run around.
Hey, we
Cypher, you
gotta
wanna show him around?
We're heading.
get that
Yeah.
robe.
Show him where the different rooms are, where Executioner is, and where
I don't even
Scryer.
see him. Where you at?
He already went down the
Running
stairs.
around.
All right, come on.
He's back up here.
Okay.
that is true. Every class can pull, but not every class should pull.
Oh my
Depends on how each individual gets
god. All right, I'm
ready.
gonna have to white noise this freaking aggro.
I don't think it matters if he pulls as long as we're all in the same spot he's pulling to.
Yeah.
Well, the problem with pulling down here is the roots. Like, every single one of these mobs will instantly root you the moment they touch you.
Darn
Yeah.
near,
It's not a cast. It's a
proc.
Yeah,
proc.
and it's instant. Like, it's gonna get you.
Uh,
So the monk
you
can
go.
at least feint it off.
I don't know if I'll
There he
put.
is. There he was.
What's up, Tig? How you doing?
Oh, this could be bad.
What, is he going down somewhere?
I
It's,
hate it when he says that.
Do
Going somewhere.
we have a
Why isn't the pet on it?
I think the pet is on it.
Which way did he go?
I have no idea.
Don't go this way.
Earth off again?
There's
that's-
a pet. I think.
Why isn't
Follow the pet.
Does it say
Okay,
Earth?
well, the pet's
They went through the
now
wall.
gonna aggro.
Oh, does
Oh,
it?
there's
Arctic
some.
Stealer,
There's some.
get ready to camp, dude. If you already can, put yourself on like 10 or 5.
You fighting them here?
Where are you guys at?
We're gonna move.
Table room?
Move back to the camp.
Heading off just to play it safe.
So we're looking.
They're coming back. How many mobs are coming with you?
It's just 2, I think.
For now? Okay.
Yeah, let your pet die if it's. We're gonna get on.
Yeah, as soon as I feigned, for somehow I lost it.
I gotta get a C and Viz item.
Oh, there's another one. Wizard.
Get used to that as a cleric not being able to see the rogue.
I think that was the first one we were killing.
Got the wizard.
Got another adding coming.
Come on there, Cat.
You gotta get him. We gotta get him off. Unless he's charmed. Never mind.
That's 2 stacked. They're stacked.
3 more? Alright.
Oh, jeez.
Doing my best to get these under control. 4.
I don't even.
Camp
a
it.
gate?
Camp it. Camp it. Camp it.
I'm not gonna be able to camp.
Gate it.
Almost as soon as I sit down, I'm dead. Dead anyway.
I've been.
Alright, people who can start flopping and get by.
Please, no AoEs.
Are we all staying down here to get dragged, or should we run to the entrance?
I mean, I would.
I would
at this point.
as soon as possible.
Get as close to the entrance as you can.
Yeah, I don't know if that was.
That was the mob running off and getting aggro on everything.
Paladin is so stupid. We need all them slowed. Aired up.
Can't believe I made it out without dying. What's the joke? Didn't mean for you guys to take my advice. No, we gotta kill Cypher at least once. Like, that is just... Then the loot will start dropping.
What loot?
I don't know. Some loot?
All the loots.
All the loots? Alright, let me switch over to my cleric. Still
So who all
have
died?
everybody except for the monk and the necromancer.
And you.
That's true. I didn't count myself in there, but I made it out.
So 3 of us, and 3 of us lived, 3 of us died.
I charmed a mob and then I ran, so, you know, it was enough for that one mob to get all the aggro.
Are they gonna be able to drag us up a little higher?
Response? Charm and run.
I mean, I'll switch it over to my cleric, so he'll be able to drag, if nothing else.
I'm sure we can drag.
Ruins of Old Paineal. Ooh.
Just a hole.
Yeah, but where in the hole is he?
Of course, I've only seen 1 mob go back so far.
Yeah.
Did you get that consent?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got yours.
Shix, you want to pick me up in Cobalt Scar?
Where'd the monk feign at?
I'm right next to you. There we go. There's another one.
There goes another one down the steps.
There goes a couple more. And a couple more.
I mean, at this point, if you know your
There's a
way
wizard.
out, you could probably pull those to the zone line without any mobs up.
They're still going through the room we were in.
Everything was down still when I ran back out, although that might be repopping in a
Somebody's
moment.
like, where are my mobs go?
I think it might be clear now.
Of course, that might have killed a few people on the way to us.
If
everything's camped down here.
So did that mob phase through the wall? Is that what happened on that one?
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. What causes that?
It's just bug.
Watch out, here comes a bunch more on you.
Not on me. Are they coming back up?
Yeah, they just ran back up in a group.
Alright, I just feigned death again. Must not have been reset yet.
Like a lizard warrior or a knight of some sort. He came in, he looked around, he said, uh-oh, I'm out. They're rolling back.
Okay. They must not have been reset when I got up.
Touch all the trees. Now you gotta hump them. It's the only way to get in and out of that zone.
One of them knights had damage shield on. Oh wait, no, so cool knight was burned.
You get the ring already, Shix?
Yeah.
Can I get a strength and a spirit when I get there? It's painfully slow switching over from the bard to an overweight cleric.
Let me know if you see him come back through that room again.
So far they went down, but haven't come back up.
Well, I just stood back up again.
I'll just give you one word if it comes. Pain. Pain. Oh.
What's going on over there, Trev?
I'm trying to pull corpses back, but apparently the mobs aren't reset yet.
How many you got?
I only got RX Dealer's corpse right now.
I'm in a good strategic spot,
But every time I stand up and pull, they run through the room we were in. Because they're not reset yet. I don't know how far down we pulled from.
give them at least 2 minutes. If they run back up that, they're coming all the way from the Ghoul Lord. Or maybe the Frenzy. That'd be funny. See the Frenzy come running down here?
At this point, I might just run to the entrance and zone.
Break aggro?
Yeah.
Or you just slash Q and then log back in.
Yeah, that would take longer.
Okay, who's rolling dice? Hope you guys get back down here before this room repopulates.
I would drag somebody and get out of there.
Yeah.
Is it
Just
clear
lay there.
between here and there?
So far, so good.
Well, you have Fame
Who do I
too,
have
so if you get
incense
anything.
on? I see Dora's corpse. Dora, give me
Oh,
your
God.
consent.
Is it Dora the Explorer? Holy crap, man.
I'm sorry.
Got Bob the Builder with us too, I'm sure.
You guys alright?
I think they're losing their minds.
Nope. I crashed.
Entrance mobs are back.
I think my cleric might actually get there before they drag all the bodies.
I got RX Dealer at the entrance.
Alright, well, as soon as Shix gets back, we'll give him a res at least.
I'll make it back up to the ladder.
Everything was clear until you got past the bedroom.
Be honest, we were owning that zone. We weren't coordinated, we weren't even together for most of those fights, and we got pretty far down there until that mob ran away, and then we got, I don't even know how many mobs were on us.
About 8.
Okay, I'm up right in the safe space next to the assassin supply room.
Seeing the backpack song. I've never actually watched the show. I've seen a little bit here and there when my nieces and nephews are over, but that's it. Like I've never actually sat down and watched it.
The live action movie, AC?
For what, Dora the Explorer?
Yeah.
Didn't know they made
They
one.
say it's really good.
Is it like
I don't know. I haven't seen it myself.
The Avatar movie, because that one was so amazing.
It wasn't that bad.
I didn't think it was bad
God,
either. I bought it.
Oh, dude, come on. You gotta watch the original cartoon.
I've seen the original cartoon.
And then you watched the movie and you didn't think it was bad?
That is correct, sir.
Ugh.
The Avatar? Wait, the Avatar, isn't that the one where they had, like, kung fu powers and stuff? The cartoon?
Mm-hmm. Well, it wasn't Kung Fu Powers, but yeah, I kind of know what you're getting at.
I bought Endgame today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
two different.
I haven't watched it yet.
Me neither. I just bought it on my way home from work today. I actually had to go to the office for lunch.
It's a good hour they could have cut out of that movie and I would have been okay with it.
Yeah, but you're pretty damn mean to movies.
I mean, I grew up watching movies.
Bar.
Yeah, I grew up watching movies all.
Your bar
every
is
single
either a 10 or it's a 0.
Yeah, well, if they can't entertain me, then they don't get any points for it.
Like, did you like The Martian?
Oh, yeah, I love that one. That would be a 10.
That one was okay.
I've seen that one like 15, 20 times by now already.
What was the one with Sandra Bullock when she fell from orbit?
Gravity.
Yeah.
I still have
That
not
one
seen
was
that one.
really-
Terrifying, dude. If you're afraid of heights,
I am, but I'm weird about heights. I don't like roller coasters, like open heights.
that's
I
what
don't
that one
mind
is.
being in a plane.
No, there's no like closed off in that movie. It's all space and sweaty palms just watching that one.
So we'll go through some of my list that I've got. What about did you like Aquaman, or did you like any of the recent superhero movies? DC
I liked Iron Man when it first came out. Iron Man 1, Iron Man 2, and 3 progressively got
that's
worse.
been like 15 years ago.
What you said? There's those movies. I'm thinking of which ones I liked and which ones, rather than mentioning the ones I don't like, because there's a lot
Just
of them.
the first one.
Just first Iron Man movie. None of the Superman movies. I did like the Hulk movie.
Which one?
I think it's just called Hulk, right? It's the one where he's working at a bottling plant and he spills his blood in there, and I can't think of who the actor is.
The one with Ed Norton?
Ed Norton, that one.
Yes,
I like that one.
That was Edward Norton.
Ragnarok was the best.
Ragnarok was good. I like that one. That should have been the first Thor movie, to be honest, in my opinion.
What? You didn't like the first Thor movie?
I didn't know. He
Ragnarok
seemed
was
like
horrible.
a child, a petulant little kid that should have been smacked around a little bit.
There's a story behind it.
I realized that, but at that point he's like 200, 300 years old, and he's still acting like a little kid.
Who's Campus?
I think he's grouped with us before in the past. He's in Riddle. Isn't somebody else in Riddle?
Sorry is. Which is Terra's Wizard.
There's some good TV shows out. I really like Stranger Things. It was amazing.
My
I
wife
don't know.
watches that. I'm not.
I was scanning through all the channels on the satellite dish when I was at dialysis. 90% of everything that was on there was infomercials.
Oh, well, they're probably not spending any
Yeah,
money on
live.
anything.
Live TV's pretty.
Get a tablet, my friend. Tablet and
Horrible.
watch some Netflix. Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll's good.
I want to see that Mr. Iglesias. That looks good.
What is Crunchyroll?
Anime. It's a Netflix for anime.
Never really seen much of any anime. I don't think.
You should watch anything from Studio Ghibli other than Grave of the Fireflies. I think he has like 30 or 40 titles out under his belt, like Spirited Away and Porto Roscoe. Amazing storylines, great voice acting. If you're not into anime and you want to kind of maybe put your foot into the door and see if you like it, those are the things to start with.
Are you a Harry Potter fan?
I am a Harry Potter fan. Original Harry Potter, not the new crap movies from...
Like the first 7?
Yeah, not the fantastical suckle stories.
I mean, they were written by the same lady. It's just...
Yeah, she lost a spark somewhere along the way because those movies were horrible. But then that's just my personal taste. Some of you guys out there are probably thinking, "Oh man, he's an idiot." I like all those movies. To each their own.
Yeah,
on this.
I like a lot of different movies. What about all the? I don't need another res. Cobra wants to res me again. How does he want to res me?
He saw your body right next to you, so maybe he figured that.
Did I not loot? Oh, I have a whole bag on there. How do I have a bag? Weird. Yeah, I'm pretty. I just like to chill and watch movies.
I like to be entertained. I like a storyline that hasn't been done to death. Granted, you only get one of those, so if you've seen or read a lot of books or seen a lot of movies, you get jaded pretty quickly. 13th Warrior was amazing. Somebody mentioned that one just the other night.
Uh-oh.
That doesn't sound good. What's going on?
What happened?
Honey Brown's down to 19%.
Damn Romer.
Need help dragging? Because I should be able to get down there and help.
It would be better if you did it, because I'm kind of stuck at the moment.
All right, let me get my.
I'm having to flop my way back down there, and it's not going so well.
What about How to Train Your Dragon?
I
Do you like
did
those?
like the first one. Second one, predictable, got a little bit more ridiculous.
Well, I mean, it's a kid training dragons. It's all ridiculous.
Ah, sons of bitches. You're always like, no, there's no. I don't know what to do with these things. I guess I'll root them. How to Train Your Dragon's an old movie, though. That's not. What is that? 2009 or something?
There's a new one.
I think there's 3 of them now.
Yeah, The Hidden World is the one we recently bought. Or more recent. Did you ever watch any of the Narnias?
Did. Wasn't a huge fan of them. They're okay. It was something that just like Golden Compass. Those were watchable, I guess.
Why did they never make a sequel to that? The Golden Compass.
I don't think it
They
made
are.
any
The
money.
The trailer was released at E3.
For Golden Compass?
Yep.
And what happened to the movie itself?
The trailer just came out a couple weeks ago.
Oh, weeks ago you meant. I thought you meant a couple years ago.
That's a long hiatus for that movie, though. That came out
Yeah, it was.
2005, maybe.
That's the thing right now. It's fucking just don't come up with anything new. Just redo old shit.
Yeah, it's safe.
Mm-hmm. There's a new, what's the Mary Poppins, I think, a new one of those.
That came out a while. No, that came out, what, 2 years ago?
Supposed
Oh,
to be a new,
dude, I'm way behind the curve on most of this
supposed to
stuff.
be a new Home Alone too.
I'm guessing it's not the same kid.
Macaulay Culkin, as he's a father now.
It's like a 30-year-old dude.
There's an
Have
amazing.
you seen that dude on YouTube?
Somebody
I
left me
have,
home
yeah.
all by myself.
There's an amazing
Yeah,
fan theory
yeah.
on the Home Alone guy that he actually grows up to be the Saw guy.
Oh yeah, I heard that. They're all the
Campus.
traps.
Campus just shouted train to zone.
Give me a consent to Cypher and Shrieky.
I gave you consent.
I may or may not be hidden. We're going to find out when this train comes through. Nope, I was not.
I almost ran all the way back from Freeport.
I've almost run all the way back from
Hey, there's Demi, really?
Quesora.
What?
From K-Sora, holy crap.
Jesus. That's a hell of a run.
I mean, I came all the way from Plate of Mischief, so yeah, I
Took
guess
2
we.
boats.
Nah, I'm
Grew old, got married, had some kids.
Nah, I'm playing like another game while I wait for you guys.
You know what does crack me up is Tara doesn't like the Resident Evil movies, but loves the game.
Well, the games are nothing like the movies.
Suck.
The first movie is really good.
The first movie and
All of them are
the original
horrible.
game I thought was pretty
Well,
similar.
not everybody can have good taste.
I did like the first movie. The other one's got a little bit more ridiculous, but that was kind of what that series is all about, is being over the
Yeah.
top. And
You know what's
Well, I
freaking
mean, it
me
ends
out?
with her being not even her.
It doesn't matter because there's 100 of them.
Yeah,
she gets
So, I
naked
mean-
in like every movie too. So
which is my favorite part every time.
if you want to see Mila
I wanna-
Jovovich,
I need to see that movie.
Which is not rare. Like, pretty much any movie that she's in, she seems to get pretty close to being naked. Fifth Element. And I can't think of any other
Donald,
movies,
there
but-
are there's 6 of those movies.
Sorovich or whatever her name is.
Mm-hmm.
She's alright.
She was naked in Blue Lagoon.
You know what
Too
else was a good
skinny.
movie? I
It's
thought
a long
was
time ago.
the newest Wonder Woman with. It's not that new. It was 2017. What's her name? Gal Gadot. Yeah.
There's only one Wonder Woman.
Did you take the res, Cypher?
Linda Carter.
Huh?
Did you take the res?
No, because I said I was playing something else. Tell me when to.
Oh, are you not actually in the game?
Of course I'm in game.
He's in the game.
Oh, well, I
He's
sent
in
you a
group.
res.
I said I was playing another game. just
Mia
let me
is
know when
average
you're-
at best. I like her. I like the way she looks. I think she's beautiful.
Who? Linda Carter?
Well, she was good looking too, but now I was talking about Djokovic. I can't even pronounce her name right. Most people can't.
I mean, none of them are ScarJo, so fuck y'all.
Chupa says it's not a sequel; it's a remake of Golden Compass. So those of you who are hoping
Is
to
that
see,
what it is? I saw the trailer. I thought it was a sequel.
did you get the res, Cypher?
Yeah.
Take the
I
rest,
probably
Cypher.
crash
Cypher, take the
rolls, I
rest.
mean,
Cypher, did you get the res?
shut your faces. All right.
Let me switch back over to my bard, and we can kill the 2 invis mobs at the entrance, and then you got invis versus undead, right? Chicks,
I do.
you should. We can
I do.
invis down.
I think I do.
And where are you at, Trev?
I'm by the gargoyles.
Any of you guys seen that
What is an entrance?
Anita?
Paul next to
whatever?
the Assassin's
You know what?
That robot one with the big
Evita
big
Battle
eyeballs.
Angel or whatever?
Mhm.
Robot Chicken?
It's the
Oh,
ro-
I saw the trailer
Honestly.
for that.
That's the one where she's a cyborg robot thing with the big eyeballs, right?
Ninja Chick, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she thinks she's like a
Kind of looks like
reaper or
Aeon Flux Matrix kind of mixy thing, kind of.
It looks like they wanted to go that direction, but the movie itself is more of one of those teeny boppers,
something. I mean, the
divergent ones.
reminds me of like Pinocchio.
Because of the look to it.
She wants to be a real girl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
That's the storyline. Alright, RX, give me an invite.
are we starting a new group?
Or just get the leader transferred over to you. So.
Well,
I'm not in a group.
it's not in my group anymore.
No. We're starting a new group.
Okay. I don't want to be leader.
It's a secret.
We want to IVU or we got to kill these ones only?
Yeah, these are the 2 regular mobs.
Would you guys rather have the Rocksteady pet or the Charm?
I would not worry about a pet until we get to an actual camp.
I need to head out. I got some work I got to do tonight before I go to bed.
Yeah, we should probably do something like +6.
You're
Not die every 5 minutes.
I mean, I don't think we'll die down here once we get it under control.
As long as things don't go through walls.
You stressing out stresses me out, Shakes.
Which stresses me out.
I'm
Which
not
stresses
stressing,
Chuba
it's just
out.
not fun to have a chaos and then a 2-hour corpse run.
That wasn't 2 hours.
It was painful.
Fucking
Why? Where am I? Why am I here?
waka waka waka? What?
Got a neck over here. Who is this? Can't see his name.
Oh my god, my abjuration is just
Oh,
this poor.
so he puts his helmet on first.
Why, what are
Where
you trying to put
guys
on?
at?
We're at the
You
entrance.
rest me at
Oh my God.
Assassin Supplier?
Yeah, because it's safe
Yeah,
and we're
that's
on our way down to
people.
get you.
Alright.
About to fizzle myself out of mana just to buff you.
As he's about to watch the new season of Glow with his wife, Glow.
What's below?
What is glow? Oh, I know. I think I've seen.
It's like female
previews for
wrestlers,
that.
isn't it?
I know.
No, that is glow. That is true, but I don't think that's what he's talking about.
What do you think he's talking about? Is it a TV show? Movie?
I thought it was a show about. Oh no, that's Empire.
I've
The
never
one
seen
with the DJ, or not DJ, but like the music companies and whatnot.
Is that the one with that guy who faked the crime and?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one.
What?
I know
What?
that much about it.
It's some guy who faked a race or hate crime of some sort, and then
Then got berated because he's a jackass.
or something. I don't host any of the views that are being portrayed.
It is a show about female wrestling. That's awesome. Well, sort of.
All right, go ahead and toss a Invis versus Undead on both of us.
Okay, what happened to the group?
They re-partied.
Yeah, they don't trust us no more.
Well, we had to camp out to switch different tunes, so that's why we're not in there.
I don't know if I can sneak past these guys.
Shouldn't have to. We're coming down to you.
I'm not that ass up.
You're at bedroom, right?
Nope.
Where you at?
By the gargoyles. Between the two.
Oh, well, we're gonna pass right by that.
Did
Might be able to
Shrieky
grab
get
you.
a res?
Shrieky did get a res.
Yeah, he's gone.
He's not gone. He's still on the call.
Retreating.
Said he had to get some stuff to.
Doubt you'll be able to IVU me with all these frogs around, but
Oh, shoot.
Bats?
Bats.
Where at? Did you go the other way?
Bats. Yeah, I went down the wrong.
Oh my god. That's a lot. I don't even know what to
Place
do.
Get bat wings,
Just
though,
kill
if
me.
you-
I got charm on one. I'm gonna mess the other ones.
I'm at 38 mana. You'll get a couple heals, but not gonna be tons. Oh, nope, I'm gonna get punched in the face.
God, Jesus.
IVU? Or Feint F?
We had
I'll
IVU,
pull
but
it
these
to
are
here.
bats.
I can't do anything about that.
I think he's talking to somebody
40%
else.
health.
and Honey
Okay,
Brown's
now I'm
down.
dead. I'm dead.
Plus sixes, guys. I'm thinking.
Dude, I have no clue why you...
Oh, and I'm healing you and getting all this aggro.
It's alright. I'm gonna get the one off of you in a second.
I just rooted it.
It's alright. My cleric's
Alright.
still there. I can
Am I
res you in a
concerned?
second. Just
Don't res me here unless you guys are here, because I mean,
we're on our way.
the
You guys
reason
got,
to keep dying.
gotta give us a minute to get down there.
I didn't move. But Shield decided to look around the corner and pulled him straight to me.
I'm at 14 mana. You get like one more heal.
I can move.
This is gonna be bad. There's no way I can.
So, you can't sit down.
Every time I do, I get aggro. I can
One of these bats is almost dead. It's at
Only 8 more
2%.
to go.
Looks like you got all the aggro until that root break.
Yeah.
But I've got still just one more heal. Alright, that's the last heal.
Oh, we got a pet in here somewhere. He's helping us out.
Why didn't Ben get, no. That's weird. Let's see. Remove and invoke fear.
I hear a Kubian song.
Yeah,
Getting close.
we're not far from you. It's just that we got attacked by the bats. As soon as these are down, we'll be able to move over and snag you.
Yeah, I'm leery about sneaking past 3 wizards.
With any luck, if we can move in, if we can target you, move into the next room, I think he can cast that through a wall.
Okay.
And then you can just stand up.
Right.
How's your mana, Shix?
17?
That's funny.
Let me put on Mana Song.
I just thought you do.
Yeah, you gotta do it again.
Cool if you could drag me while feign death. That should be a thing.
And now I'm at 11 mana.
Alright, so if you can target him right there on the ground.
Yep.
And then if we can come over to... Oh, man. What if we go this way? Gargoyles? No, we don't want to go to the gargoyles.
Say we just get consents and go to the zone line.
How about right here? Can you get him from here? Oh, there's a mob right behind you. Never mind.
Mob right there. Let's just get consent and move them.
Well, if there's only one, you could mez it,
Drag them.
cast on
Yeah,
me.
my cleric's
and then
right
I
here,
can
so
kill it.
come over here, Shix, to this corner. It's a safe corner, so nothing will attack if you stay in it. Let me switch over to my cleric. I'll res these two guys. And then we'll figure out how to get out of here. Alright, Ziggy, take it easy, man. I think we're out of practice on Everquest. We've been...
Everything would have been fine if it wasn't for that mob going through the wall.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, there's a pit here. I'm glad I looked.
Don't fall down that. There's spikes at the end of it.
A little rectal exam.
Only if you're a good boy. You playing My Summer Car again, Cypher? Is that what you're playing?
Not right now, no.
The flies in that
Playing
game
Door
drive me
Kickers.
nuts. I don't understand how you
Do
deal
I?
with it. The flies in that game drive me nuts.
I don't pay attention to it. So apparently when you dirty, that you're not supposed to hear them, and they just get louder whenever you start getting dirtier. Well, that doesn't seem to be the thing, because I always hear them for some reason.
Yeah, I can hear them on your videos all the time.
Yeah. Oh, did you watch the one from yesterday?
Not yet. The having to move one item at a time kind of drives me nuts too.
Oh yeah.
Seems like that's
Yeah.
there mainly just to slow you down and not for any... Like, you should be able to pick up a torch or a flashlight and keep it in your hand when you pick up a note. Like those... You have two hands. You should be able to hold two items at least. I understand not being able to take the kitchen sink with you. Like, that's kind of unrealistic in most video games where you have this huge inventory. And
Take time to dismantle the kitchen sink.
I honestly don't mind it because, I mean, if you saw, I like putting things in order. Like, I'll put a group of things together, and that way it's just easier to put everything together.
yeah, but when you
At
went to,
one
like,
time.
the grocery store and you bought a whole bunch of items, they put it into a
Oh,
bag.
yeah.
And then you have to carry one bag to where
my
you're going
gosh.
and come back and grab the next bag. You know, we as human beings, we are able to
Yeah.
carry 4 or 5 bags in a hand.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
It's just-
Dude, I found out I have not begun to start working on that car because once I have the engine in and everything, I have to do all the wiring for the car.
Did you take the res?
I will now.
This is off topic, but do you guys remember that movie Daryl?
Yeah, with Daryl Hannah.
I don't.
I think it was a Disney movie. It was a kid that was really not human. He was a computer, I think. Some shit like that. The only reason I was thinking about it is I was thinking I needed another monitor, and there's a part of the movie where he's staring at like 15 monitors at the same time and like watching 15 different shows all at the same time.
It's
Oh,
kind
you
of
have to
cool.
look it
It's
up.
like
It was probably
Max Headroom.
80s, I think.
You mean Data?
The Disney had another one, the computer that wore tennis shoes. That was it's a pretty big actor. I can't think of his name right. Kurt Russell, I think is who played that one.
The Shaggy DA? I can't move.
I don't know. I have to look this movie up. I can't
Who's
remember.
got the invite?
I know it's called Daryl, and it was like
It's abbreviated, isn't it?
abbreviated for something DAY. I think.
DARYL or something?
Yeah, Daryl. DAYRL.
I think I did see that one now that you're saying it was abbreviated with the periods in between.
each letter.
1985 science fiction. Blah blah blah.
Artificial
Yeah, it was a kid that was like not really a kid. He was a
youth.
You're just making that up.
he was a robot.
This is a good spot to keep your cleric there, AC.
Not if we're heading out, but
Oh, we're heading out?
might be.
Yeah, I think it's probably. I mean, if we get into something at this point, it's 9:30.
The only downside to having 10 monitors or more than like 3 is you got to get a graphics card that can support that many. Or you have to split them up. So if you go with like a display ports, some of the monitors that are out there allow you to daisy chain, which is fantastic. You can use one display port and have up to 3 monitors daisy chained off of one another. But
Yeah, I think I have room for
Do you lose
one or
any
2 more, maybe
pixels doing that?
maybe 2 more. I think.
This
I can have
box
5
that I
out
was
of this.
telling you guys about, pluggable. You can get a powered USB and plug up to 4 monitors in with that, or more. I guess it really just depends on what you want to do.
you'll have to send me a link to that one, Sarah, because I've never used any system like that.
Mhm.
And I'm kind of curious as to the product and what it does.
Now I don't know if there. I don't think there's any HDMI. It's just DVI.
Which
But
is
it
what I
goes
use.
to
I use
USB.
DVI. So yeah, if you can
Yeah.
send me a link to that, it'd be fantastic.
I've
Yep.
got one
I'll look it
DVI and one DVI and 2 HDMI right now.
Okay.
3 is usually what your graphics card will support, even if it has more in it. Sometimes it only does up to 3.
And I was gonna say, somebody invite so I can IVU everybody.
Yeah, same
I'm
here.
using a 36-inch TV screen.
Who's lead?
Is it HDMI?
No.
DVI? Got a DVI TV? It's not too common.
Are you singing regular invis, AC?
I am not, because there's only 2 mobs that see through regular viz.
Is Honey Brown gonna
You guys are gonna have to kill to me first.
join us?
I mean, kill to you.
Well, I don't have IVU.
You know what? I can give him just regular
I
invis
see.
right now.
No,
Shauna's...
I see where he is though.
If we go... Oh, that's true.
Only a couple mobs.
You could probably flop to this.
Is Bushido gone?
Corner.
What's he
I
doing?
tossed him in.
I'm afraid of these 3 wizards that are across from me to do that.
You, as long as you stay on.
Hold on.
Why not just kill these 2
Somebody go
mobs?
over there. Somebody go over there and invite him. I'll click him over here and just invis him from where I'm standing.
Alright, you
Just
gave me...
invite him into the group.
You gave me invis
There we
versus
go.
undead. Should
Make
be
me
fine.
lead.
I got it.
Being on that side of this walkway, you shouldn't be attacked by them. But if you're on the side, the live mobs will attack you if you're IVU.
Of course it won't reach. Target's too
No,
far
he's
away.
far away.
Let's just kill these 2 mobs right here. You'll reach from there. It's actually one knight by himself. With a roamer, possible. So I'm going to pull it back to the safe wall.
Oh, let's kill the roamer first because we can kill the
Yeah,
roamer
we
right
can
here.
kill this guy and be done with it, right?
Mm-hmm. I got him.
Yay.
Should be good.
When you stand up, you're gonna get aggro from the live mobs, probably,
No, you got it.
or not.
Sneaking and hiding.
I am at 36 mana, by the way.
I'm rude, as always.
It's addictive though, isn't it, Shix? Every time you get another monitor, you want one more.
Yeah, I'm thinking, no, I could watch a movie and YouTube and Twitch and work at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to play the game too, so then I need another one. That's another
Right, and
five.
if you're playing blue, then you also want one for green.
Right. So there's 6.
Right. And then if you're streaming, you need another monitor for all of that stuff, OBS and Twitch Open.
Well, then you need one for the wiki, because you can't play without the wiki up.
Exactly. Yeah.
Been looking, a lot of the streamers will use 2 computers, and they'll use a Elgato that allows them to.
That was a
connect the
shit ton of mobs.
That's a mage with his epic, I think,
Well,
right?
you better be taking all them wizards down.
Or mage with something. Feign death right there is not a good idea, because they will AoE.
Is he okay with his pet? How's his pet life? If you could toss his pet a
56.
sea heal or whatever kind of heal, you might be okay.
Alright.
Probably-
55.
Probably doesn't need it. I mean, he's already down to 2 mobs. And
Nah, I think he's good.
Yeah, he's high level.
Half is.
Alright.
He's only a 2400
Yeah,
HP
let's
pet. Yeah, it's still
go
pretty
down
good.
the live side.
go ahead and give us all invis to undead.
Well, let's go on
I'm
the
at-
live side. It's safer.
What?
Let's just go down this way.
This
We're
sounds
live,
like
and then we can.
a
Okay.
bad idea. Yeah.
Yeah, that-
I don't know
that worked real well.
why we're doing this, but okay.
This is what happens.
I didn't know
Guys,
they saw invis. They usually, these guys.
There's a-
It's only
there's a-
one of them. It's only
there's
one
a-
of the mobs sees invis.
There's a con button.
I've got. I need to sit. I need to sit.
One's a pet, one's missed.
Make sure your pet's not hitting him.
What the hell did I do to this
charm
guy?
it, or mez it. I mean,
That
You're
turns
sitting on small
into, I
matters.
want a bigger monitor, then before you know it, you have upgraded again and sitting on 248 side by side. Is it 48 or 49? What's the one that's super long?
it's the 48 wide
Oh, dude, those are so
panoramic
amazing.
rounded screens.
They don't have to be rounded. They have just the regular flat ones too.
I wouldn't want the flat ones, but you get one of those mounting racks for 4 of them, and you put 3 on top of each other. Have them split the screen, so you have 2 screens on each one of them.
Alright, give us Invis versus Undead if you don't mind.
Let's see how much mana it is, because I might not have enough mana. It might be close. But I lose my target every time, because
Yeah.
the invis song goes off.
If I can't
Yeah,
stop it. And
Turn off that.
No, you're
Wait,
good.
oh yeah, you can't.
God damn it.
You should get C and Fizz with the song, right?
Yeah, but as soon
Not
as I
whenever he
start to
starts
cast,
Oh,
it
you lose
loses
it?
the target.
But it will still go through because you had it targeted before you started
Nope,
casting.
because it's... Nope, it
Nope.
didn't. Motherfucker, this is retarded. You have to you have to time the cast.
Need to get you that bracer,
Or
my
you-
friend.
It works on yourself, though.
Right. Sorry, I can't see myself.
Alright. Outta here.
Where's Bushido? I guess Bushido can gate if he needs to.
Yeah,
I'm
he's-
invisible right here by the zone line.
Oh,
He's left you guys behind.
you just left us.
Audio sucker. Oh, my swimming is so horrible. Oh, look at the lizard.
Sorry, it's an 8.
Back in his native habitat. Crikey.
I can't really help you because I have 0 mana.
Somebody got aggro.
Somebody saw it.
Not me.
Not me.
And I'm rooted in place.
That's who it is.
How did you get aggro?
I don't know. I had Bard Song on.
I still have both invises. Oh, there goes the IVU. Oh, and there's a bunch of mobs here.
I can't even swim down because I'm rooted in place, and root won't let you move at all.
It's a bunch. These
You
are all
good?
these are all green and light blue.
Yeah, but I can't charm them. I can't mez them because they're under the water and I'm above the water.
I have no mana to heal.
Then get under the water.
I can't get under the water because I'm rooted, and it won't let you move.
So, at what point did we become noobs again?
Oh, another mob.
I got him as a
Oh,
pet.
you charmed it.
The moment we stopped playing every day for like several weeks, or at least for myself. I don't know about Shix. He's been playing this whole time.
Oh no, this is Shix's always worried self.
Well, do you see why?
We only
See what
died.
happens?
Not really.
We only died once,
No.
man. Second one was because somebody poked their head around the wall that shouldn't have. And
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was on the wrong thing. Kept saying, why can't I look around? Then blam. I'm like, crap.
Why are you dragging this all the way to the entrance?
why not?
I don't mind taking risks. I like taking, but I do like taking like calculated risks.
No, those aren't the good ones.
Like it's a risk to solo a dragon, but it's probably gonna be okay.
Well, not necessarily, because it's a risk to solo a dragon unless you're a paladin. Then it's not going to be okay.
Then it will not be okay.
But that would be fun to try, because, you know, if you're super decked out and you got the best stuff in the game,
Well, then it's less of a. I mean, it's still.
it's a risk. I
Happen,
mean,
but-
you ain't going to survive that. I don't care if you're the best geared paladin on the server, you're still not surviving that.
That's not
That
true.
would be interesting
Wart pots.
to see. Yeah, with wart pots, reapers.
Can you
soul
carry enough?
fires.
Can you carry
Oh,
enough
yeah,
of those
you
items
can.
to be able to
Yeah, you
survive
can.
an entire fight
So-
with a dragon? They have a lot of hit
So
points.
think of 7 tink bags. That's 70
They
slots,
can
right?
fear too, and then
So you're not going to slow it, right? Because I don't think paladins have any access to slowable weapons.
I bet there's something out there. Let me look, because that would be interesting.
I don't think so, right?
Now I'm really thinking this could be fun. Gotta be something that is.
Like, they can
guess
tank
what
it
you
for
do-
sure, but if you can't slow it and you can't deal enough damage, I guess they could deal enough damage if they had the best weapon in the game. The truncheon isn't paladin usable, right? I don't believe so. Let me look that up, actually.
Yeah, I'm looking through the different slows.
Truncheon of Doom is warrior all, so yeah, it's just warrior only.
I need
There's
to
the
get some
mallet, right?
upgraded weapons from my monk.
Oh yeah,
can't
they could use a midnight mallet.
Does that slow it?
Yeah.
I guess they could if it landed.
I mean,
But
yeah,
you're
you
only allowed one of those, right? Because it's lore. So
no, it's 5 charges though.
yeah, so you'd have to hopefully get one to land. And I've seen you go through entire fights where you're casting slow as a level 60 shaman and don't get it to land. So that one's RNG. If it lands, fantastic. If it doesn't, you're screwed.
And then you're out of the charges.
That is a challenge. I would like to see if like a paladin could solo like a +4 dragon, not a +6.
Plus
I mean, that's
4,
even
maybe?
preferred.
Especially if it was, what's his face that always drops a neck? That guy's super easy. Low hit points, low damage output.
Were you wanting to go do dragons or something?
I don't know, do we have time to get into Dragon Shicks, or are you heading out soon?
We could do a +4 or 2, I guess. Or if there's any +6s up, maybe try and grab one of those.
Yeah, let me switch over to... Oh, my monk. I can't use my monk. I'd have to bring my warrior or something. Yeah, maybe hold off on those.
I'm not real interested in dragons.
Yeah.
me either.
All right, well, maybe we'll call it here, but we're still debating on whether a paladin can take on a dragon. And I don't think any of us have, like, even mid-level paladins.
No, that makes me
No.
want to start a paladin and deck him out. Burn through
Um,
levels.
It'd
I
have to be
always
the
start
best in
paladins
slot,
and
though.
then
If you're going to do it solo, it'd have to be the best in slot.
I don't know. I think with a mallet, is there anything that a paladin can use to malaise? Because you can use a tash stick, right?
mhm.
Should be able to, yeah.
But is there anything to malaise it? Because if you get those two to land and then mallet it,
I don't
I
know.
think you could do it.
That has malaise on it that a paladin could use.
Redhorn says
waiter.
paladins have trouble soloing fire beetles, let's be honest.
paladins get a lot of hate.
Dude,
You would need
have you
a
looked at
fantastic
their
weapon, though.
disciplines that they get? Their combat abilities. Their combat abilities are far better than the Shadow Knight.
Well,
Yeah.
they get lay
one
hands, so
that
they
allows
basically
them
have
for
to die
5
twice,
minutes
right?
to crit and also cripple blow.
Lay
Lay
hands
hands.
isn't 100%, though. I think at some, what is it, like 40-something, it stops doing 100%?
I thought it was always 100%.
No, it's a actual amount that it heals
There
for.
is a hit point amount.
Oh, well, you've got, okay, so Reaper, 5
Yep.
charges of Soulfire, that's 6.
Soulfire, yeah.
But that's only,
Yeah,
you can only have one
And
on you, right?
Lay of
Reaper.
Hands is a 7th. You have 7. The dragon would have to kill you 7
If
times.
you would have to use that hot
Which is not
point,
hard.
you know,
A dragon,
sword.
a dragon killing you 7 times is not hard. They cast a 250 AoE attack every single whatever amount that they want. Some of them do it more often than others. Again, that's
But
RNG.
you can also do Wart Pots. I mean,
Yep.
Yeah, so you have plenty of healing.
War pods.
You have plenty of healing. The question is, can you dish out enough damage? Because they got a lot of hit points, some more than
I
others.
think you're making me want to try this.
Like, what is a good weapon for a paladin? Like, what's the best end all? Like,
It's the best weapon right now
TOV.
is TOV. It's a 54 damage, 42 delay, with a proc of I think an 80 hit point, but it has all melee stats. The stats are like
Two-handed or
absolutely
one-handed?
15. It's a two-hander.
Yeah, 42.
All stats.
see, that would be a
But-
cross between: do you want a two-hander or do you want a one-hander to mitigate some of the damage you'd be taking
I'd
from
be using
the...
a one-hander and shield because of the.
I would always go with a one-hander over.
And I'd probably go with
that.
that 60 to 200k sword that heals you for
Sword
180 hit
lord.
points.
Yeah, but are you going to have the dex where you're going to make that even worthwhile during that fight? Also, you have to mitigate the fire and cold depending on which dragon you're taking on, because that does a lot of 250 every pump of that, and that alone can kill you.
Resist. I mean, if you're going with the kind of stuff that you're even talking about, you're gonna have the.
One-hander and shield and all resist gear to stand a chance. Yeah, it's going to be tough, dude. You'd have to sit there and really twink your guy out in a certain way to take on a dragon. And even then, I think it's going to be highly dependent on your clickies actually landing when you want them to.
And you being able to get them to cast off when you want them to.
If that slow lands, I think you might have a chance. If the slow doesn't land, I think you're going to get owned.
I'm switching over to a Paladin account right now.
All right, well, we'll find out in about a week when Shix has a level 60 Paladin with
Or if he
best in
needs a
slot.
rest.
That ain't happening. But
We'll watch him
Still gonna
He
get
doesn't even
eaten.
have. He doesn't have money to do that right now.
I can. Well, not best in slot, but
I mean, if you want to sell all your crap, yeah.
we call my stuff crap.
I mean, you think of it as money. All of it is money to you.
It is.
Doesn't matter. I mean,
That's why I
you
buy stuff that
complain-
I can resell.
You complain about the fact that I share my gear between my characters, and you're just willing to sell off your gear on your character.
He has gear on every single one of his tunes, though. He has third gear on every single one of them. So even if he
Yeah,
sold
that's
off a
not
lot of
sellable.
his stuff, he can't sell it.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I can't
So they wouldn't be butt naked.
possibly sell.
Redhorn says you need a tash stick. Yeah, it definitely have to have a
Yeah,
tash stick
definitely
in there.
Tash, and I'm trying to see if there's something that can mallow.
See, Velius in 16 days. Y'all planning on joining us for a bit? You're talking about on Mangler? I will absolutely be back to try that out. It's going to be a toss-up, though, because in Is it the 21st or 27th? I can't think of remember.
24th for WoW.
For WoW. Okay, so on the 24th is when they're launching Vanilla WoW, and we're going to be doing a whole month of that, mixed in with, I guess, a little bit of EQ here and there and whatever else. So Green soon. Green is in October, but they haven't said when, and they haven't put out any specific information on how they're going to do Green, and I think that's going to be a pretty big need to know. Are you going to merge I don't want to, even WoW, they haven't really released any information on the classic server on how they're going to do that, whether it's going to have more expansions down the road or if they're going to leave it at a certain point. And it just boggles my mind. I'm only going in there for about a month, but if I was going to choose to go in there and play full time for a long period of time, I'd want to know those details before you launch the server. I don't understand why they're not releasing that.
The answer is no, Shix.
They probably don't know yet.
It sucks.
No what?
No
You know
mallet.
what they're planning on doing.
I have a mallet.
Tash might be good enough. I don't know. We'll find out eventually, one day.
I have a mallet on one of my guys. You need one?
No, I have mallets. I'm not.
Oh, are you
wait
saying they
till
can't
my-
use a midnight mallet?
No, they can't. There's nothing that they can mallow with.
Yeah, there's no weapon that allows them to mallow.
No clicky, no item.
Nothing. I went through all of them. The only Malos that have weapons or items, and they're both shaman or mage only.
Oh, okay, yeah, Red Horn saying the same thing. No mallow clicky for non-mallowing classes. So you'd have to just deal with Tash.
Yeah.
And hope
So,
the RNG's on your side.
so what do we think the best race for a paladin is?
High elf.
It really depends.
High elf gives you not clarity. High elf gives you wisdom and charisma.
High elf gives you wisdom, charisma. Dwarf gives you save magic
And strength, I think.
and beefiness.
Yeah.
Yep. Stamina.
Plus you get that roll, which is what I went with my paladin.
What about the old half elf? No.
They don't really get anything great. If you're gonna min-max
mean-
it, that wouldn't be the best
No.
choice.
Gnome is not an option.
Yeah, I think they get higher intel, so you don't really need that as a paladin.
So it says dwarf and erudite, you put your points into stamina and agility. Half elf, elf, high elf, and human, you put your just full stamina.
Erudite gets a really cool looking, especially if you went with female, they get a really cool looking mask, helmet. At later levels. I
So
don't know.
does dwarf. Dwarf gets the ram horns if you go
You know
female.
what the name of that mask is called?
I think it's going to be high elf, dude, because that's going to give you good charisma and good wisdom to start with.
Yeah, but I don't. I mean,
That's more mana for you, so more
Okay.
stuns. That's more stuns for you. That's more...
Wisdom is easy to get.
It is
I'm
easy
not
to get,
fucking worried
which is
about it.
why if you start with a higher base, you can transfer that out to pure mana items down the road, or not have to worry about it at all, and just go with like strength and resist stats.
You know what's funny is I worked hard to get mana and intelligence on my Shadow Knight, and all I've heard from other Shadow Knights is that was the last thing they worried about. Is they worried more about their actual stamina, strength, agility, dex, and then intelligence and mana. And they
Well, not
are some of the
intelligence,
top
wisdom.
I'm talking about Shadow Knights.
Oh, for
So
Shadow Knights.
I'm pretty sure it's the same for paladins. Is that
Not necessarily,
yes,
because
wisdom is important, but it's not the main thing.
I'm saying as far as mana goes for a Shadow Knight, it's less useful, I think, in my opinion, than a Paladin's. Because Paladins, one, they get heals, but they also get a lot of stuns. And stuns are amazing. If you can just stun the mob the entire fight again and again, I think you get up to 3 or 4 different stuns as a Paladin.
I don't know. Fear kiting doesn't use any mana. You know.
Well, I don't think you're fear kiting a dragon.
there is one dragon that can be fear kited. Yes. Necros
You might
do it all the time.
you might be able to do it with the Paladin, possibly. I doubt it, but
I don't know.
They also have a
if you
snare
could
where I don't
fear-
think a paladin has a snare, right?
No.
They just run all over the.
you would have to look at the necklaces that you get access to. I think the dwarf is like you summon beer. I don't know what the high elf is or the
You
halfling
have
or any of those
to,
other ones, but
summon,
That doesn't seem like it's
boot
worth
water
anything.
first.
yeah, summoning a beer one is just all for fun, and you can trade the beer to other players and they can drink it and stuff. But yeah, it's
You
just
have to summon boot water first. It's not just directly the beer. And then you convert the boot water to beer.
Red Horn said they finally downed Veneral Sathir on Mangler with their small force of 26. Nice. Heard you guys were grouping up with another guild too on occasion over there. Red Horn says you can't snap aggro if you run out of mana to recast. I think it was smart to do mana thing on Shadow Knight. Yeah, I went with Intel to start with on my Shadow Knight and never looked back. Never was sad that I did that, especially in groups. Maybe down when you're raiding you don't use as much, but in groups you definitely do.
Hey, Shix, can you port me back over to Lava Storm?
Did you see the tell you just got?
No.
All right, guys. Well, we're going to wrap things up here. Hopefully you guys have had fun watching the chaos that is our EverQuest experience tonight. WoW's coming out soon. Going to be going back to Mangler as well. Hopefully, if all goes well, Pantheon before the end of the year, although we won't be able to show you any footage or even talk about that server because of the NDA. But they have given some people permission, and who knows? We could be one of those people. I doubt it, but we could be one of those
You
people.
might be able to get, if you write them and say, hey, I would like to...
I've done that already. I've wrote them and asked them, and, they're like, hey, thanks for writing to us, and, we're trying to be friendly to everybody, but we're only allowing people who've donated $10,000 or more, and they don't actually come out and say that, but if you read between the lines, that's exactly what they're saying. So, yeah, who knows? We'll see.
It's like political donations.
Pantheon better accept me. I swear I'm... I hope so. That'd be cool. But anyways, guys, as always, I'm AC Gamer.
Cypher Deck.
This is Shix.
This is Trav.
Suitable.
And we got a Nano03 in there, although I think he might have fallen asleep, possibly.
Probably.
No,
Get up early.
you mean it wasn't Cypher this time?
I haven't actually heard Cypher fall asleep, although I heard the stories, the snoring, and all that other stuff that came with it.
It's once.
Mm-hmm. But
One
once
time.
is all it takes, man. I mean, if you get caught jacking it, it's never going to live that down, so...
He fell asleep mid-sentence last time we were playing with him.
He
That
did.
is true.
Dude. And then he woke up and he
So
was
I'm
like,
like-
oh, I fell asleep.
I'm sorry, I fell asleep.
And then he jumped right back into the sentence, so like he knew exactly where he should have been. I don't know.
Pretty
It's
awesome.
crazy. But as always, guys, we'll catch you tomorrow. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful night. Till then.
Peace.
Oh, see ya.
All right, y'all.
Oh, and he's back. Mid-sentence.
Love y'all.